That's the initiative.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Council of 10. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties, but we worked through that at the beginning. Sorry, we're coming on a little bit later than planned. I want to start out by thanking all of our illustrious sponsors. Enduring Films. Thanks, Chuck, for letting us use your wonderful studios and facilities and equipment. Chuck, unfortunately, is not here today. Something came up, so he couldn't be here with us. Thank you for Four Eyes Ales. The beer was wonderful. We look forward to getting more. Thank you to Goth Mom for making the wonderful pins and buttons for R4D. We will be getting some more for everything. We're also going to be opening up more in our merch stores. And if you join Patreon, you'll get an R4D button and pin. If you specify you want a Council of 10 or a Fortune Favors the Board one, we'll get those ordered faster. So definitely do that. Follow us on all of our social media. So at HOH Presents for HOH, at Favors Board for Fortune Favors the Board, and that's on Instagram and at Favors Board on Twitter, I believe is also a thing, and at R4DRPG for all of our RPG stuff. I know it says R4D, but I'll be changing that up. It might change, but we'll let you guys know as that happens. We will be launching a Kickstarter soon. Chuck and I are working on an amazing video for the Kickstarter, and that will be to get the character book and powers book out, so we can get this done and published by May. The end of May is Kubla Khan. We will be there live. We have a table there. So anyone that wishes to see us in person, definitely come and see us. For those of you that are here that want to go, let me know. We'll deal with that separately. But yeah, so we'll be at Kubla Khan. It's a huge event. It's a lot of fun. It's at the end of May, the 22nd to the 25th of May, in San Francisco. So it's a pretty wonderful event. Dragon Gem Hairball, thank you for everything that you guys do. We do have merch out at Zazzle, so go to the Zazzle store. We are looking at trying to even include merch into our channel, so you might be seeing a button here soon for merch or donations. And as we get that implemented, that would be fun. Any money that you do give to us, whether it's through merchandise or donations or Patreon, will go to improving the stream and making your viewing experience better. I think that's it. I think that's all the announcements. Anyone else have anything they want to add?
Can we make a button that when you push it just says toss the dwarf?
We can.
Throw the dwarf. Thank you very much.
We can make a button. In fact, we are looking at getting new ways for our viewers to interact with us. So if you guys in chat want to have someone do something, and if the character or the player thinks it's a good idea, we might implement it. If you guys want to have any of the NPCs do something, put it in chat. So for example, Willica, if you want to see the sprite do something, put it in chat. I will seriously consider it. Since Chuck is not here today, I am
if you guys want just Steve to do it,
going to be running this more like I do Recipe for Disaster, meaning that I'm seeing everything in chat, and I'll try to look at that as well as be interactive. One thing I enjoy about Chuck being here is that I don't have to divide my attention.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to put it up there so we can watch it?
Yes, I'll put it up there as soon as you guys are done. So
right.
for you watching on the other screen, normally we have a big screen where players can see what's going on chat. Right now I have the growth purchase table because they were spending some experience before we start. Any other questions?
Monsters, because we won.
Can magical items be enchanted?
Technically, magical items by definition are enchanted.
No, can they get again?
Further enchanted.
Yes, so you can modify, and we can talk about that off stream. So you can always modify an existing magical item. You can always modify an existing technological item. It is harder. There could be some downsides.
Okay.
But yes.
It says so on my.
Also, the cat elf now has the same strength as the Minotaur.
Woohoo! For now.
That's terrifying.
That might change. We'll see.
My God.
She's going to lose another limb.
Rename your character to Mistress
Mm-hmm.
Yeet.
Mistress Yeet.
We are also working on some cool new logos and icons for both our chat as well as to have up on screen when we pull up character sheets or when we pull up maybe doing place names for everyone so you guys can see their names and who they are. Chuck and I are working on those. All of you guys have gotten notification about that at some point for approval. I know that Chuck's is done. Just Steve's is finished. And I think he's almost done with Hector's. So we will see what they look like soon, I promise.
I liked the thing that he found for Hector.
If I can pull it up on here, I would love to show you guys, but I can't pull it up on here. So there is that. Any other questions for anyone, including chat, for anything you want before we get started?
Murder? Mayhem? Chaos? What did you do?
Wasting rolls.
Yeah. I rolled 2 3s 3 times.
Wasting rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wasted your 20 too.
You know, so this last week when I was
like
bored
rolling.
in that class, I was just thinking about what I could do as a dice jail, and I was thinking of making like a Lego prison that I put onto the table and have little Lego prison guards carry in a cart the dice to its cell and close the cell in.
Woo!
It's just something.
Dragon Gem, congrats. That is amazing. She just got her first Twitch payout today, and she donated it. Big girl streamer now. That is awesome. Yay! Okay.
Good job.
With announcements being done, I do have to throw out a quick apology to everyone for last week. I did have to go early, so it was a much shorter stream than I wanted it to be. So this week we're going to start with where we left off. Speaking of
teleported. Can't be good.
Speaking of, cheetah. Oh frick, I forgot about that. Hey, you and Willica get an extra 20 XP.
Oh.
Sorry.
For what?
Cheating.
I
You're
mean,
welcome.
I'm the reason that she helped.
Yeah, I know.
Cheating?
Okay, so, last week, you guys finished the combat with the Keeper and the Skreelings. And immediately after that, you got on route with a very troubled dwarf. Constantly looking around, making sure you're not going to be attacked. And she decided to ask Rainer Ray if he could move the group farther, faster. And somehow he'd managed to teleport you guys to the ruins.
We have to make like a
of Haven.
constitution check.
Loyal, and we're all getting
Again,
along
it
really
was
well.
my idea in the first place to teleport.
Okay, well, I just remembered her mentioning it to you, and so might not have been a lot
mine
of
wasn't.
convincing.
We're all getting along really well right now. That's.
So
Yeah.
that's where we're
ruin
going to
it.
pick up. I'm going to re-describe what you guys see at Haven. So as you guys get out of the wood section and into the area, the first thing that catches all of your eyes is the destroyed pillars. And even the ground looks like it was scorched and burnt. It looks like the marble has been twisted and cracked by the sheer heat of the attack. Everywhere you look, you see either charred bodies or destroyed buildings. There's huge chunks missing out of most of them.
I think we might.
I think we're a little late.
And the road
Might be a
leads
little late.
towards the center of town. And as you guys travel on the road, unless you guys are going to go somewhere else, you see, like I said, nothing but destruction. You do hear some whimpers and cries, so you know that there are some survivors.
You mentioned bodies. What kind of bodies?
It's really hard to tell. They're ashen.
I'm gonna jump out of the cart and start poking them.
Okay, so you poke, the first one you poke just literally
Leave the bodies
I
alone.
wanna follow the sounds of. You said it sounded like there's someone still whimpering.
Yeah, there are some whimpering noises coming from the ruins.
I want to try to look for someone who's alive.
Okay, so
I'm gonna follow her.
do you guys stop the cart and
Let's
jump off, or
Yeah.
are you just gonna jump off while moving?
Steve, stop here.
Oh, okay.
And
I'll stay with the cart.
I'm gonna pull out my.
Oh,
my long thing.
Rainer, I need to get that tube back. Thanks.
Oh yeah, that's
So as I'm getting off, I'm also gonna have like long fang out, and I'm pulling out the very small knife that I had as well. Yes.
What time of day is it?
I need you guys to roll perception rolls that are going out and looking at things.
Ah,
You
yeah.
weren't in the room. I had Rainer give Steve his tube back
That's fine.
that he
Also,
gave.
I assumed
what
I
time
would
of
have
day is
already.
it?
It is sunset.
Well, guys.
Really? Because we're in the forest in the dead of night.
Yeah. Sorry, sunrise. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sunrise. The sun is just starting to peak.
Well,
It's really hard to see the sun. You know it's sunrise because the sky is like reddish.
Yeah.
But
Off the east.
as far
So-
as
well, guys, we tried. Oh well. Let's just go.
We're sniffing.
I'm already off the cart looking for living
Steve
people.
stops the cart, a couple people hop off.
Okay. Well, guys, we tried. We failed. Let's just get a move on. Oh well. Let's
I'm
come on.
looking
I am
I'm
kind of
looking
curious
for
at what this
living
place
people.
is, though. Let's, look.
All right. Let's
Okay,
just
so you
stay and
get off.
die.
You hop
Okay.
out.
Yeah, so I rolled a 17
today.
plus my enhanced, and then I also
Okay.
was curious, the electromagnetic, if I can see where it's hotter or anything like that.
Yes. And so the first thing you can tell is this was all fairly recently. The stones are radiating heat. And you can see even more heat on some of the buildings. The tops of the buildings aren't as hot, obviously.
Could
But
I
those
see
are
a
all
s-
destroyed. It looks like something ripped the roofs off or destroyed the roofs.
Is there any way that like I could see
Dragon?
like a source of where the heat like came from?
It looks like multiple spots. I mean, you're sort of looking at that. But one other thing you notice is not all the bodies are full size. There are some smaller bodies, like children,
Yep.
and even smaller bodies, like an inch or less in
I'm gonna
height.
try to pick it up.
Okay, so as you touch one, it just ashes.
Well, see, now that's just messed up.
Could I tell that it like
Me?
would it have been like magic or anything?
Most of these seem to be radiating. Even the ashes are radiating a hint of magic.
Why are you desecrating the corpses? Come
I-
on.
Absolutely.
Seeing if it's
Dragon?
I'd keep your paws off them just to be safe.
She doesn't have paws, I have paws.
says the literal bull in the china shop.
I have yet to
He hasn't
turn a
destroyed
body to
anything.
an ash yet.
You've desecrated too.
I only touched one.
Yeah, she touched
Gee.
one.
No, you've.
I did a
God.
14. I want to see if there's anything to
Okay.
pick
So
up.
I
So-
rolled a 17 looking for a living person.
So as you're looking around, you can see. I mean, it looks like even like you see metal pools where it was probably someone's weapon. I mean, the heat was so intense that it melted metal. What did you roll in perception?
8.
8. Yeah,
Hey, me too.
you're watching them.
yeah, I am.
And you're just like, oh, and I mean, you can see that there's little metal pools here and there. There's nothing seemed to survive the intense heat that was used against this.
What does it
City.
smell? It just smells burnt.
Smell of burnt fur and skin and stone. Even stone, when you bake it long enough, has that certain smell, and it's still radiating. That scent of heat is still radiating from everything around you.
That's not nice.
I don't suppose one of you could try healing one of these people.
I'm looking. It's
well, they
dead.
still
That's
have
why
form.
I'm looking for a living person.
But magic does crazy things, right?
And you can,
I don't have a
like I said, you
resurrection
guys can
spell.
hear whimpers in some of the
That's
other
what I'm
buildings, and the dwarf starts walking off towards.
I'm
one
looking
of the
for
other
a living
buildings.
person to try to do that.
I'm a follow.
Don't tap my pocket. Where do we need to go? Where's your
They're
old home?
dead.
Yeah, where's your old home?
They're dead.
Yes, I know. Let's try to save the ones that are still alive at your old home.
I don't. We would have all come here.
There's nowhere else they would have gone.
The Felinoids would have protected us.
Well, it doesn't look like they did. So where would they have
The-
originally
the-
hidden?
Marcel would have protected us.
Okay, who's Marcel?
He's the king of the Felinoids.
Okay, where's the cat?
She's following me.
Cat.
Cat.
Also, as I'm going, I look kind of
Mhm.
out.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're trying not to step on any of the bodies
Oh, yeah,
or anything
I'm
like
avoiding
that. And
everything.
it's literally, it looked like this was a thriving metropolis.
And I'm looking for
It has
anything
been
that looks like a sign of life.
decimated.
I'm gonna pull out my deck of cards
Okay.
and try to foreshadow something here
Oh no.
to see if I can find
no.
someone. Okay, don't hit Zach
Yeah,
in the head.
don't-
I remembered from last time. Do not throw the cards.
I'm
I
looking
had my
I'm more
hands
deadly
ready.
than I was.
I'm looking for any sign of life.
Okay.
Do I?
And then make your roll after you shuffle and do what you're going to try to do. So you're sitting on the cart doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know it was hot, but I'm trying to find a smell.
Okay.
Like
Ooh,
I think
that's
it was
not bad.
described as honeysuckle and jasmine, almost in our town experience.
The scent of the changeling that we saw.
Yeah. It's everywhere. I mean, everywhere. As you sniff it out more, because you remember the scent, you're like, it's wafting on the breezes.
Oh no. I changed my mind
15.
about sniffing.
Okay. Go ahead and do your reveal, and I'll decipher for you.
They're all the same card.
8 of hearts.
So, just do all of them, and then I'll explain it as a montage or as a overall
We're learning.
description. Oh.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of space.
And let's go ahead and steal this camera for that. If you could grab that. Show the viewers.
Hocus, street magic.
How's that?
Beautiful.
So as you're looking through these cards, most of them, the inverted ones, are outnumbering the regular side. Great death and destruction has happened here, obviously, but it was all wrought by one being, and that one being took many shapes and many forms, and it is still lingering,
So it's still here.
waiting.
Oh no.
That's no good.
Does elf fur bristle?
Guys,
Well, so only he knows about this so far.
guys.
What?
We're gone, the 2 of us. At
Yeah.
least.
What's up?
I got too
I got
far.
the heebie-jeebies.
Did you guys all
Sure.
go with the dwarf?
I'm just kind of watching from a distance.
Okay, so you're still standing near the
I
cart.
walk.
I got
I
an
am
8.
very focused on what I'm
She's,
doing.
you see her going up and over a hill and into some of the ruins. Are you following her, or are you staying at the
I
cart?
heard him call. I mean, hey,
You heard
he
him
probably
say
would have done
cat.
that pretty quickly.
You
And
heard
then
him
Yeah,
say
just
But
about as
she-
fast as he did. And she was like
So-
walking during the whole time. So
Mhm.
she's pretty much at one of the ruins about to go in.
I'm heading back.
Okay.
I'm
Did you
following-
go with her?
I'm following her, but I'm very, very wary.
And then you're still at the
Everywhere.
cart. Okay, so the two of you that
Right.
enter the cart.
Near Rainer, yeah.
Mhm.
So
I'll let you guys talk to them in just a moment. The two of you that enter the ruins, I need you to make a perception roll as you enter.
Mm-hmm.
Something is hanging on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
It looks
That is a
hungry.
15 plus my enhance.
Okay.
12.
And enhanced
Straight.
vision
Oh. Yeah.
for the
Okay.
darkness. But
As you're looking around, you can smell
Mm-hmm.
things in here that you've never smelled before. But you don't see anything. I mean, the place looks destroyed. Tables are upturned. Looks like parts of the ceiling had fallen in. You see some crushed bodies. None of them are burnt. But you don't see anyone living. As you look in and you're looking around, it's the same thing. You see all the crushed bodies, but you also see some heat signatures. It looks like in the wall. You see like 3 huddled forms and then 3 more really tiny ones.
I'm gonna walk over to that part of the wall. And I'm gonna knock on it, and I want to see if the heat signatures move.
Okay. So as you reach forward, you hear, "She's not supposed to be able to see us. Shut up." And your hand goes right through the wall. You see her hand just go through the wall.
I was totally ready to rip
And I'm
it
like,
off if
and I'm
it
gonna,
didn't
and I'm
go.
gonna go immediately like this. Not here to hurt you. I want to help.
Friends!
I just want to help.
It's the beast. Don't listen. There's more than one of it. Shut up. And you hear sobbing, really quiet sobbing. We have to protect the children.
I pull out jerky.
That worked so well last time.
I'm gonna
Stick it through the wall.
Shove the
Harlow.
children.
wait, I'm gonna
It
They're
smells.
You feel the
ravenous.
jerky
Now
get
they smell
ripped out of your
delicious.
hands.
I'm
Took
gonna
it.
gonna put the small knife away, and I'm gonna gently put my other knife on the ground, hands
It's
still
my
out,
jerky.
through the wall, and I'm gonna be like, I want to know if anyone's hurt. I just want to help.
What is it? I don't know.
I'm-
It looks like a halfling, but it's not a halfling.
What is it?
What's so precious? These guys are rude.
I love these guys.
They took my jersey.
You would.
Let me.
Okay.
And
Anyone as
slowly
big of an
one of
asshole as
them
me.
comes out, and you see like a half-inch tall thing that's glowing blue and purple
The firefly.
as he comes out, and he's got a little knife.
I go like this.
No.
Ah!
Yuki! Can I see?
Why do we let the cat go places?
It's shiny.
Hi.
Okay, I have
With
problems.
that agility, you probably would have
Monster!
just like
He
hold the
grabs her
hand.
hand and flies up, and you feel nothing.
Grab.
There's purple and red all over your hands.
My name?
And he flew up, and she grabbed him again.
Yuki.
Keep. Mine.
He's a person. You can't keep him. Let me talk to him.
You gonna be good?
He's like, you're looking in there, and he's like stabbing your fingers,
Oh,
stabbing the gloves.
I think you
Let me out of here, you monster!
It's
I'm
funny.
gonna
He goes French,
I'm gonna
yeah.
cast
Why not?
calm.
I love this guy.
I'm gonna cast calm.
Okay, roll.
The amount of you that's
It's
monster
like
is
rank
elf.
9 now.
Apparently, aren't there
Why?
many elves?
This is going
7.
really well, I could
He always
tell.
sees the
It's
elf
a
part.
7, rank 9.
Okay, yeah, so you start feeling a little bit calm. And he's like,
Better?
and you see another one of them fly out. Let our companion go, or we'll be forced to kill you.
Yuki, I said, let him go.
And this one's an inch tall.
They took my jersey.
Oh, hell yeah.
You handed it over to them.
They didn't have to be so rude.
I
about
can
The
it.
make you
children
more
are
jerky.
eating your jerky. They were hungry.
You don't like jerky?
Are you guys okay? I just want to help. We're not here to
We are
hurt you.
protecting the children.
This is going to
It's the least
escalate.
we can do. They
Maybe-
tried saving us, but it was too late. Our queen is dead.
Maybe we should leave.
We can.
When it's safe, it's still here. Meanwhile,
Oh!
meanwhile, at the cart, you guys come walking back,
You
and you see
called?
Hector looking a little
Guys,
panicky.
Well, me?
Hector's
Why do I-
panicky.
You mean
Why
Rainer?
No, sorry, Rainer looking a
Rainer.
little panicky.
That,
Sorry, two pink-haired guys. I get them confused. My fault.
that changeling, he did this, which I assumed you both kind of guessed. That's not the part that worries me. That
No!
irritates me. He's still here.
Jesse like, yeah, and so why are we staying?
That's-
Readying my weapon.
He's still here. Where? Can't discern that. He's
That's
waiting
fine.
though.
How do you know this? I mean,
God, I'm a fortune teller. For the love of
He's
God.
That makes
looking at these
sense.
cards.
I thought you were a lawyer.
yes, but
I'm everything.
I am.
yes, I'm just,
Con artist, lawyer, fortune teller. What's the difference?
I'm just very curious of your magic. It's not the right time, anyways.
I don't say that. Anyways, yeah. We need to. Well, either we find him, or we die. And I honestly, if we find him, we still die. All I'm trying to say is, we should
Don,
go.
You're trying to kill us.
We just got here, though.
Look around you.
I know it's not very nice.
Jesse goes, I think we need to figure out if any of the important people of the city are still alive. Like, king, prince,
Lord.
Yeah, where?
guard.
Where's,
Someone that can give us money.
Yeah,
Where's the king of the Felonites? What was his name?
You don't know
Leopold.
that.
we.
I do know that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, she just told me.
She.
Oh, right,
Forgot it already.
right.
Pretty sure his name was Garfield.
Yeah, where's
Marcel.
He was
Marcel.
Garfield.
I refuse to have a king.
The big
named
cat,
Marcel.
right?
Alright, where's Marcel? We need to find Marcel.
How do you know this?
I know.
Whatever. Okay, so let's go get
Foreshadow magic. Come on, man. Come
someone go get our people, and we'll just continue
There-
to the center. Maybe we can find a castle.
They're probably fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should go.
on. We need to go find the cat and the
Wait,
dwarf.
They headed off this way. Would you like to
Go.
wait here? And
I'll stay with the other pink man.
okay, I'm heading off.
Okay, good. So I'm
direction.
not the only one staying at the car. Perfect. Yes, you
You
guys
know-
keep an eye out.
We should form a group called the Pink Hair Group. The Pink Man
The
Group.
wanna
Pink Man
deal
group.
Yeah,
I
you
am-
want to deal us? We've got to wait for a few
My
minutes.
fur is light red.
Okay, so you guys start playing cards.
21
Meanwhile,
days.
21.
Good.
If
Okay,
I could see
Michael
you,
and Eric just. Sorry. Okay.
if I could see you, this thing might. There's a group of us. If we can get out, it would probably be safer for you guys if we do that now.
No. you'll attract its attention. We'll stay here. We'll stay safe.
But aren't you
It
hungry?
Doesn't
Will
matter.
you let my friend go before I have to kill you?
Is he okay now?
Yuki, let him go.
And he flies up. Looks at you. Flies back a little bit. Why do felinoids attack us?
Do you guys need water?
You know what I am.
I'm supposed to look at that, right?
And the other one goes, she's not all felinoid. Oh, ah! And flies
Do you
away
guys
from
need
you.
Do you guys need water?
We're good. Our magics are sustaining us.
Okay.
But the food for the children, thank you. We appreciate that. These were the only two we could find. As you see the illusion drop, and there's two really small
Mm-hmm.
Baby
felinoid.
felinoids.
Yeah, like infants. They're all furry and cute looking like kittens. These were the only two we could find. There might be more.
Do you guys have any idea where this?
I have more
changeling
breakfast
is.
It
platter.
was a dragon last I saw it. But when it flew in, it was a raven, and then it turned into a dragon. And then at one point, it was a bull destroying parts of the building, and then it changed back and flew and breathed fire.
I'm gonna pull out more
Well, if
food for the
we're-
kittens.
We're here. It's still here.
I can sense it. I cast a spell when I first saw it,
But if it's
when it changed to the dragon the first time, so I could track it. It's here. I just don't know
well,
where.
if it's, I believe it was here to kill all of you, and if it might not leave until it does that, it would be. I don't know if it's safe for you guys to stay here.
Well, if you want to protect us, then kill it. Drive it away.
I'm not leaving the
But
kittens.
it will find you. It will find you if you're moving. It knows. The people that ran to safety, you saw as the little guy points towards the bodies and they start glowing a little bit underneath things. It destroyed the roof to kill them.
But it didn't see you guys.
Our magics keep us safe usually.
Usually.
Who's
and
in
all
charge?
three of us. He looks at the guy that flew back from you. Sorry, I forgot.
Forgot what.
Between the three of us, we can usually be well hidden from any sense.
I see.
As he shoots an evil glare at the guy.
It's like she can see heat.
Are there more of me?
We don't know. There's these two. We'll protect them and keep them safe.
Umaya, Yuki.
Right about then, the bull walks in, and as you come in, they're like, ah! And you see them all vanish. Just the wall is there again. Roll
What's
perception roll to see if you see
Yeah.
That's another 8.
You walk in and you see Amaya and Yuki standing looking at a wall with the cat with a perplexed look on her face.
What you guys looking at?
Nothing?
There are survivors here, but they're not willing to go, and they don't want to be seen or known. I'm not going to betray their trust at the moment, but apparently the thing is here, and if you're moving around,
Yeah,
it
it
will
is.
find you.
It is. It's why I came to find you two.
If you're moving around, it will find you. But they will not leave or go to safety unless it leaves.
That's fine. This is safety from what you're saying. So what? But it's not safety for you. So
I can run fast. I make a good distraction.
What?
What I do?
No metagaming over there.
where are these? Where are these people? Like I don't.
I sit in front of the wall. I
You
curl
see
up.
her- you see her curl up in front of the wall.
I'm gonna walk forward and give it a knock and.
I kick,
Yeah. Actually, higher
I
low.
kick him.
Ooh.
I'm a
Oh.
magical creature.
I kick.
Okay. You go. Ka-tunk, 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 ka-tunk.
Hello.
Be gone.
All right. Are you guys see?
Magic.
Did you? Were you using
Magic.
your? Okay.
Magic.
Thought she went overboard with her herbs again.
Magic.
Well, we would like to talk to these people.
Not yet.
If they would show themselves, that would be kind.
Higher low.
Do you guys know
No,
Ray Ray?
always.
Okay. Out of a crack in the wall, you see a 1-inch tall man fly out. He's glowing, and his wings you can't quite see because they're moving, but you can tell he's got wings.
Howdy.
This is one of our. This is one of our.
See, as you go like this, you're actually you hit something. It's like he goes, "I will not let you insult us again.
Please ignore the cat.
And it flies up
This is
and
one
then
of our
over
companions.
away from it. It's like flies up to get out of her reach and realizes how tall she is, and then flies over.
This is
Closer
this
to
is
the
one of
dwarf.
our this is one of our companions.
Are you sure that it's not the changeling in disguise? It can look like people. It impersonated
Can it
the
make
prince.
weapons?
Here, I have this.
Yes.
What's my name?
Ah, that's good to know.
What's my name?
My ally.
This is our friend.
Aloe.
I wonder-
Yes,
But that's a dwarven name.
I am a dwarf.
Or as
Mostly.
you say,
You don't look like a dwarf.
I'm
Excuse
also.
you?
she's a changeling.
My father was an elf.
Oh.
Oh, that explains it.
We'll go back to that. I have some questions
Our dads had issues.
for you. If you would,
And we're moms.
we're looking for someone of authority in this place.
They said their queen was dead.
Our queen is dead.
Where would she be if she
would've-
were not dead?
She would have been with Marcel, but he is dead as well.
Where would
The
they
changeling
be?
turned into his son and stabbed him in the back.
That's messed up.
That's-
Where's
Well-
their home?
In the center of the city.
I would have thought that.
Do you guys know what might have provoked such an attack?
We have no idea.
Don't have any
the
enemies?
Felinoids normally are powerful enough to stop any sort of threats. This was unforeseen and unwarranted.
They
As far as we know,
Can't
there's
stop
nothing.
someone from Alright.
As far as we know, there was no
provocation?
provocation. When the dragon attacked, the Felinoids jumped into action immediately, and they started shooting at it, but it would vanish into a mist every time they would hit. And then
So
the
weapons are
king was
useless.
killed, and their morale broken, and it just killed them all. I saw this. I was with our queen when she turned to ash. That's when I flew as fast as I could.
Does
to
any
save
of this
anyone.
make any sense based off like fables or anything that I've heard?
No, fables you've heard, it's like you've never heard of a place called Haven to begin with.
Well, I
So,
mean like
yeah.
changelings and that sort of thing.
Changelings, it's not really a dwarf knowledge thing.
Cool.
It's more of a human knowledge thing. You
Just
would have
curious.
known, that humans talk about changelings, but that's about it.
In which case,
failed.
would that line up with what I would think a legend of a changeling would be?
I mean, from what you know of changelings, is they are after the children and they eat the children, and that's
That
how they
makes sense.
live. And this is
carnage on a mass scale.
Yeah, this is not what a changeling that you've heard of in legends would do.
All right.
Was anyone even able to hurt it?
Not that I know. I started looking for the children.
Well, I think we should change that, and I heft my weapon.
How are we
And
supposed
I'm gonna-
to know if one of the fairies isn't a changeling?
None of us are.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
I
prove
give
it?
you my word. Yes. I've tested them.
What about ones that you haven't tested
What
that we
about
might run on?
The children.
The children are not as well. That's why we're protecting these two. We
How do we find?
We made a mistake once. There was
Why
more
are
of
you
us.
smiling?
And we saw a child that we thought needed protecting, and it was the changeling. And it killed 3 of our number, so there's only half of us left.
No. John, they're scaring me.
Sorry. I'm heading back to the cart. You guys can come with if you want.
So, I mean, back at the card, I beat Ray 3 times.
Woohoo!
And he got
Was there
pissed.
money on the line?
No. It was just
No.
for fun. And then he got pissed and then wouldn't play with me anymore.
Put his cards away.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Steve would have laughed. You suck at cards.
Don't make me come. Oh, you don't want any of this, Just Steve.
You're right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, with your agility,
So-
if you had your short swords out, you
I'm
probably
gonna rip
could've
one of
just
the
cheated.
table legs off and go out.
I do have sleight of
Stop
hand.
outside.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to.
I'm heading back, keeping my eyes
Aw, you're so
peeled.
sweet.
I wasn't trying to con
So
you.
you
that's
guys are all
why.
heading back?
Are you
I'm-
coming?
I'm asking them real quick if they. Okay, do you guys know of anyone else that would be? Do you know of anyone else that's alive?
We've heard noises. There's other things,
That's what I was
but we
gonna
don't
say.
know if it's a
Do
changeling
I
or not.
hear anything else?
You do hear some some other noises from you heard other noises. These are the closest. So you did hear sobbing and noises of life in other locations, but you don't know what it may or may not be.
I'm just going to go outside and start screaming.
We were at one point
What?
exploring the noises, but that's when the changeling fooled us. And so now we're just holding up.
Torvald.
We're gonna.
If she screams, I'm slapping her mouth shut. What?
Okay, yeah, so you step outside and she screams and you put your hand over her mouth.
Quiet. Well,
You seem.
You guys hear a scream, by the way, at the cart?
Changelings? Do you know anything that can hurt one?
Did that sound like
I would.
Yeah, it was the cat.
That was a
It
bird.
was supposed to be
Oh,
more like
that
a
sounded like a
roar
bird.
cat thing.
It got stifled.
Do you know anything that can hurt a changeling?
I don't. Would Silver be known to hurt?
I mean,
nah,
so-
it's probably
so-
beyond.
So as far as you know, silver is the default. Any mystical creature
Yeah.
use
So-
silver or cold wrought iron, which is
I
different
was
than
wondering
forged
if you were gonna
iron,
do cold.
but cold wrought iron, because all the life in magic has been beaten out of it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I was
So
wondering if you're gonna go with that. I like it.
I have silver on me.
so? We're just trying to ignore the scream.
it was a bird. It was an obnoxious
I'm
forest
going to
bird.
drag her
It
by
was
her
probably
mouth
Yuki
towards the
Hara.
cart.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Can't
worried
drag
about.
me.
I mean, Torvald's with them. I mean,
I'm gonna let
Yes,
them
but-
step
Balls
away.
is with them. He'd be able to do that.
So if
Yeah,
they're
but,
going
like,
ahead of
she's a
me, I
little-
want to stay away from
Okay,
them.
you go look.
Mhm.
I'll stay here
Why do I
He
have to go look?
started it.
He-
Because you're interested. He's not. I'm not. We're good.
I wasn't going
Since
to go look.
she
Yeah,
Let's
Screams.
just split up. That's a great idea.
We're already split.
Since she screamed,
Or-
if they're headed back towards the cart, I am staying like away from them.
Okay.
And if there's another noise in between, I am going to investigate it.
Okay.
And
There-
I do have a small silver
I push
dagger.
him off and I go climb on a roof.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
you're gonna run away to a rooftop as
I'm-
opposed to staying with the group.
I'm trying to just get a higher position
Okay.
to view things.
Okay.
I don't think that's a good idea. They said it would turn into a dragon.
As she bounds off and climbs a roof, and you see this as you know, you
I'm
see her
gonna
just.
duck underneath the portcullis.
Don't pick me up. So you climb on the roof. I need your roll perception roll, and I need a high or low.
Haha.
The changeling was the house all along.
Roll again.
Oh,
She is very unlucky.
24.
Okay.
I
No.
see everything.
Yeah, 24. You're right.
Okay. So you
I
get
thought it
to
was
the
like 27.
you get
Okay.
to the top of the roof, and it's because of how the area is set up. Is it's a hill, and then it slopes down towards the center of the city. So you, even though it's not the tallest building, and there's some other taller buildings in between, you do get an okay view of the area. And every building is missing its roof. Like you're perched on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
not on the roof itself.
I figured.
Every building looks like either it was burnt, exploded, destroyed.
Ripped
There's
off.
rubble laying everywhere, as far as you can see with your eagle eyes. And you see bodies strewn in some of the buildings. You see people underneath things. Some of them are moving, but not much. And you do even see a couple death rattles as it happens. You know, the final twitches
Mhm.
before they quit moving. And in the very center of the city, you see two people, just right in the main area. You really can't. It's so far away, even with your eyes. You can just see two forms huddled together.
I'm gonna start running.
Okay.
Sorry,
I
guys.
need you to make a couple agility rolls, but since you're wearing the gloves, it's not going to be hard. Just a 10 or better.
And not double ones.
Oh yeah. 12.
Okay, yep. So, you two, you saw her climb up there and she sort of looked around and are you guys waiting for her? Are you just going to keep
Yeah.
walking?
When I see her running, I am gonna I want to follow in the shadows down on the
Okay,
ground.
yeah, so as-
just
as-
walking.
You see her look up and perk up and look, and then she just starts running. And
I'm gonna follow
And-
behind, try to be stealthy,
Okay.
and also I'm listening.
I need
to
you
her.
to make an
I'm stealthy
intelligence
too.
roll.
Okay.
I'm stealthy too. Kind of. Sort of.
You're on top of the roofs and you're a boundy 8.5-foot
I
tall
went,
cat.
no, I went down on Did I go down to the ground?
No,
Oh,
you're
no.
on Rooftop.
I'm Batman.
Okay, that's gonna be.
I made a mistake.
Cat
That's
girl?
That's a
Catell girl? What?
13 with an intelligence of 7.
Okay, so you realize there is no way you're going to be able to keep up with her.
She's
Not only is
Naruto
she
running.
a lot faster than you,
No, just the direction that she went.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
want
just-
to keep up.
I'm just letting you know that you're going to lose any idea of where she went
In
because she's
seconds.
going on the rooftop to rooftop, and you're not going to have any way to tell
Just the
when
direction
she
she went
zigs and
in.
zags. Okay. You see
Sorry.
the dwarf start walking off.
You follow her. I'm gonna head back to the rest of the group.
Make sure it is the group.
Absolutely.
Also, as I'm going, like I said, one of the first items that I had, I do have a small silver dagger, and
Yep.
I have that out.
Okay. So,
And it glows.
okay. So you get back to the group.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
It's alright.
tell them about the conversation I had and the people we found.
Okay.
Ah,
Catch them up to date.
so you found some survivors.
That's
They're
pretty
surviving
cool.
for now.
You hear in your head, some of my people live.
Yes, I said some of them would.
3
Ah.
pixies and two infant felons.
So where
You're
did they
not there.
go?
I know. I was just.
I
Yeah,
mean,
where's
yeah.
the other two?
You're back, but where are they?
So Yuki decided to climb up on top of the buildings and sprint across them to somewhere, and Umai decided to follow her to make sure she was less likely to die.
Oh god, we have two suicidal people.
That checks out though. That
I should
They
make
would
another
do that.
coin that we can have in the group when we split up.
Now that we think about
mean-
it, don't follow the suicidal cat.
So-
As I'm going, can I do that?
It would take a lot of concentration. So you could stop and do that.
I will do that the next time we're all in a group together.
Okay.
There's a coin.
so like what ish direction did they go?
Use it. So they cast a spell on a coin to be able to communicate with the airship.
Yeah.
So we
When
have
it
one with
comes
like
back.
Just
That we
Dan,
haven't
like Just
heard
Steve's
from.
crew. I have a coin that I can talk with them with.
It's like looking into a little one side of it kind of turned into a mirror.
It's a walkie-talkie.
Mystical walkie-talkie.
It's a mistake.
Mistaki.
So I don't really have a direction, but I do have a direction of where their leaders used to be.
Let's do that.
They're fairly certain they're dead, though.
Yeah, most likely.
So
Okay, where are we going?
they said the dead center of town. I'm uncertain if we want to stay in the cart though, because you said they're still alive, as did the survivors we found. So whatever did this is around.
I might want to hide them.
But I mean, if we leave the cart, then
And the horses. It'll just
And
come and
horses,
eat and kill
then
the
it'll
horses.
yeah. So
That might be a good thing, to be honest.
Hide the ponies.
But I mean,
Like-
I'd like to keep a cart if we can. So I
Put
mean,
them in a building. That's the best we can do.
You know,
But horses
if
make noises. And they're
if-
High or low?
stinky.
I always go low.
Just Steve goes, oh, so like the stable here would work?
Absolutely. I
Is
mean,
it still standing?
I mean, the roof is missing. It's damaged, but you could hide the
It's
horses in it.
standing.
you know, if we
The
beat
walls
the
are still there.
changeling into
We
submission and force him
would
into
be-
slavery,
we would have a
He
powerful.
could be our horse.
could we brand him
Ooh.
with?
The thing
Just
is,
Steve, you could brand anybody, I think.
Well, yeah,
I can
yeah.
brand you
I
if you
meant
want
like-
me to.
I meant
Steve's
like
let's go.
just
I can
magically.
brand it.
My
I just
people
meant
like
magically
branding.
brand
No, I
him
don't know
to
anything about magic.
forcefully be our slave.
I mean, you could probably. I'm not there. Never mind.
We're at
You know,
you're
let's
at
just
the-
move. Let's
you
go.
can sit
Come
over
on.
there, 'cause you're with the-
Think you could? Think you can do that?
Shove that into the stable. I'm gonna start walking.
It depends. It might kill me.
Yes, but he also killed a lot of your people.
I know.
Fair enough.
I'd rather it die.
Yes. Okay. Fair enough.
Wait,
You wouldn't want to torture it for a while?
out of game question.
I didn't say die fast.
Okay.
I didn't say quick.
There's a reason I teamed up with you.
Out of game question.
Thank
How
you,
come
I'm
his
glad you
pixie
trust
doesn't
me.
Like
What?
me?
Oh yeah, sure.
She doesn't like anybody.
You
Let's
don't
be
know
honest.
she exists.
see, it's funny because how tall I am, that would probably be smacking my ass.
You mean she doesn't like anyone alive?
He's like sending you out for your like to hit at baseball.
Um,
to like
so
some
you
pictures.
guys spend some time and put the horses.
Very little
in
time.
well, yeah, but
Some.
time doing that.
And, yeah.
She's gonna get where
Oh,
she's
no.
going first.
High or low?
That's you.
Hi, but I'm gonna make sure to slow down before I
No.
hit the center of town.
Okay. High or low?
Did I die?
Me or her?
Her and her.
Higher
We're
level.
dead.
I'm thinking low.
Okay.
Lucky.
Again,
I died.
Mine's unlucky.
Hi.
I'm not the worst.
high or low?
Hi.
Okay.
How dead
So,
am I?
we're going to start with her, and then I'm going to get to you. Even though you'd be getting to where you're going first,
It's
something
okay.
happens to her on the way there.
I think.
I need
Sorry,
to roll
but-
perception rolls while you're
Roll new
skulking
characters.
from
Roll new characters.
shadows
Here
to
we
shadows.
go.
Can you roll a stealth check?
I wonder what they'll come up with the second
you can
time
roll
around.
the stealth check too.
The
if
same
you want.
character, just with a different
The
name.
collector shows up.
Stealth check is
Junior.
Yeah, that's just what we need.
stealth check is 9. Perception is 11 plus.
Okay. So you're moving from shadow to shadow, and you see Yukihara down on the ground in a street, and she's like crouched over something, and she's sort of looking at it. And you
She's
see her
touching
from
my
the back,
pictures.
not
Oh,
from
bullshit.
the front. And she stands up like this.
Oh, that's pretty on brand.
It might be me. He could be puppeting.
Stab it.
Can't. Is
And,
there anything that I can see, like
Is there
magical
tail?
wise?
roll. I mean, she has a faint aura of magic.
Normally she
Anyway,
does.
yeah.
That's why.
Roll.
If it's bigger than normal, no.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's pretty good. That's a
good.
16.
Yeah, so she's got an aura of magic.
Does it look different than it normally does?
It's not as faint. It's actually
Yup. Yup.
pretty potent
More
looking.
magic.
How the heck did it? It hasn't seen me yet.
Are you sure?
You're on the ruse.
I'm stealthy.
and it stops and looks and goes
Is it looking at me?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
goes like this and you see a butterfly fly off.
Uh-oh.
And she looks at you.
Hi, Yuki.
Hi.
I'm holding it behind my foot.
He's creepy.
It's this way. I saw something.
I thought you were running on the roofs.
I was, but I saw that and I
Is
had
she
to look.
wearing her gloves?
Yep. Looks like she's wearing gloves. I mean, it's Yuki's. Looks just like her.
I'm
Like,
scared.
Hey, lady, come in for a hug. And then,
We should go. I saw some people over here. Come on. And
great.
she darts off down an alley.
This is
Down an alley.
Down an alley?
Yep.
I'm gonna walk that way. I'm not gonna enter the alley. I'm gonna yell down it. Did you tell Riker that it was this way?
She stops and goes, "It's over here." And you see her go around another corner.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Not so.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There's a shapeshifter around. What did you think was gonna happen?
She didn't know that
I didn't know.
Yuki didn't know I said a name wrong.
I didn't think you picked the least intelligent character.
Can I
in the
see
group.
another way to get around?
I mean, yeah, you could go to the front of the, but it looks like there's a network of alleyways back there.
I'm gonna
Got
kill
it.
So
Louie.
Oh god, the cats don't die, and it's gonna be so glorious.
No,
I mean,
I'm
so
gonna die.
painful to-
That's what's gonna happen.
It's both.
I'm scared.
A stranger beckoned you into the alley. What do you do?
do you continue following Yuki?
It might be me.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
John, you're scaring us.
I am going
Scary.
to.
I'm excited to watch you guys die. I mean, hopefully you guys make it back.
Yeah.
Hey, you want these dice to start rolling new?
Supportive.
Yeah.
Supportive.
Yeah, you can get new
Something
paper.
destroyed a whole city on its own. Then 2 people went off on their own.
Like geniuses.
There was distracting things.
Oh god, I'm gonna kill
So,
myself.
I'm gonna.
I might do it myself
I'm
before you
gonna
get to me.
stay on the main road in the direction I saw her going.
Mhm.
Watching everywhere.
Roll perception.
I still have the dagger behind my back.
Roll perception.
That's not bad.
sorry,
That is
Niffin.
a 14.
Okay. As you start walking, you don't see her down any of the like where that alley would have went at all. Like there's not even a sign of heat signature from that area at all.
Yup.
I don't do well with this kind of thing.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
so
apparently
as
the
we're
shapeshifter
walking,
is,
Yeah.
room temperature.
Torvald, Hector,
It's a cold
just-
thing.
I have an
What
idea.
Steve, just Steve.
Yeah, that's what I said.
possessed?
Just.
What?
So we know there's a changeling.
We have a good idea, yeah.
It's you.
No.
You're the changeling.
Just Steve, shut up.
Balls. Balls.
I,
balls.
Are you the
Did
changeling?
he ever? No.
How can we test him to be sure?
This is
Balls. Are you
This
the
is my
changeling?
idea.
No.
Which of them is balls?
Hector.
Balls.
Hey, Torvald.
He's a changeling.
Torvald, what's a Mr.
I-
Smiley?
It's the thing he puts in the tube that blows things up.
Oh, okay.
But where
We're
does
good.
That's what I was. We
Where does
need
he
a
prefer to
code
place
word
them?
that we can identify, so we know if we're
Quickly.
the not the changeling.
Something we wouldn't say normally.
Mr. Frowny.
Mr. Frowny.
Because you guys don't know what that is.
I do.
It's this.
Yeah, I know.
He
We-
pulls out another one.
We talked about
A
it.
different one.
We
It's
talked about
got
it.
a frowny
Don't
face.
say it too loud. We don't know if they're
Okay,
watching
right.
us.
Puts it away.
Okay, so
We should move.
that's
Like,
that's
that-
the
Well,
plan.
you guys are walking.
Well,
While
we should
talking.
do more than walk.
Okay, so if we ever get separated,
I
if
don't
we
run,
run into
so
each
if
other,
we go faster, then someone's gonna have to carry me.
We can jog.
if we ever run into each other, just ask. What we need a question. What's a question to ask?
It should be different every time.
Why are we
What is the flight
together?
velocity of a
What-
European
what,
swallow?
What originally got us together?
No,
as a
no.
group?
We just like ask a random question, and then the answer is
Mr.
this
Frowny.
is Mr.
We
Frowny.
should always
Absolutely.
ask, "What are you?"
It doesn't. The answers don't go with the question.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
are you?
Mr. Frowny.
Yeah, the two of us don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the point.
We have a
I
different.
like your-
Us four, we will be protected.
Ask, "What are
Mhm.
you?" and Mr. Frowny's answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Okay,
Let's
good. Let's go.
Perfect.
break.
What are you? A halfling. Kill it!
Kill it.
I'm a halfling.
Okay.
I don't know.
Meanwhile,
Die.
Yukihara,
Uh-huh.
you manage somehow
Uh-huh.
to make it to the edge of the city center. You do see the ruins of a castle just past the direction you're coming, and it looked like at one point it was huge and grand. You see these huge bast statues broken in half, laying everywhere. I mean, the amount of molten gold that you can see is just staggering, because the roofs obviously were made of gold and were melted.
I'm gonna go
And
down.
you see two figures
Yeah.
in the center of the big what's it called,
Fountain or city
opening
center?
clearing
Town center.
Is there
Thank you,
is
town
it a
center.
square or is it something
square.
else?
Well, it's a big circle, but it's like a
Oh.
square. Big open arena area. And
Like
roll a
town
perception
green.
roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna very
Roll a perception roll.
quietly get down.
Hey!
That's an 8.
Okay.
I thought that was double ones.
From
for a
what you
second.
can see, from what you can see,
Fall
is
off the-
one person with you're seeing them from the back. You see long white hair and a black cloak, holding someone else with long white hair, just streaming off of the arm, and that's what you see.
Where's the second figure?
That's it. The
Oh,
two
okay.
figures is you
Oh,
see them
okay.
holding, and it looks like two adults. They could be men, could be women. I mean, the cloak
Does
sort
it
of
seem
hides it.
malicious at all? Or is it...
You just see the person. You see the shoulders shaking a little.
Help me, I'm a poor anglerfish. Come to the light. I'm very attractive and
I
taste
have
great.
to. That's the problem. I have to because
You
it's
should
my.
come up to me and touch
have a
me and see what
code.
happens. I'm not a trap, I promise.
I'm gonna try and kind of quietly walk up.
Okay, so how close are you gonna try to get?
Like-
All the way up?
5 feet distance,
Okay.
5-6 feet, and
Trap.
I'm gonna
Smiling.
pull out my blow dart that has the poison on it just in case.
But did they ask for help?
Okay. So as you get about 20 feet away,
Oh, okay.
I'm
going as
The-
quietly
the-
as I can.
I know.
Shaking
I just
eyes.
rolled a 56 to hear you. So
I'm gonna die.
as you get about 20
I mean,
feet
no,
away,
no.
you're just inside the area. You're 20 feet from them, and you hear, "Step any closer, and you're dead."
Well, that's not the change.
Do you have a
And
quiet?
the body, or the person sets down, the one that they were holding stands up, and he turns and faces you. You see what looks like a human. He is about 5'8", long white hair, brilliant blue, cat-like eyes, and he tosses open his black leather cloak, and you see a silver-looking sword with a cat head on it.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
And he goes,
Just-
"Changeling, come and die." He draws his sword, and he draws a dagger, and starts running at you.
Run!
Initiative. What's your base?
28 with the gloves on.
What's there on? Go ahead and
Yep.
roll your.
Yep, roll a d10. And
One.
what's your base?
Not that one.
Just one.
6.
Oh, that's great.
Additional 6.
34.
That's a 34. You actually get to go first. I'm surprised.
Are you using your
So you
power
just
to
turn
run?
and run away?
I do. I scream and then I run.
Okay, so you guys are coming down the hill,
Meep meep.
and you hear Yukihata scream again,
Oh,
straight ahead of you.
do we trust it?
And then
Not
as
really.
you're like
I'm gonna pull
coming,
my swords.
you actually see her bounding towards you, getting bigger.
Yeah, I'm pulling my swords out.
yeah,
Knife out.
You'd also hear the scream.
But am I still over in the alley?
Yeah, you're nowhere near where you hear the scream from.
God, if my sword's
And it's
still
a
on my
different
face,
kind
I
of
should
scream
have
than
said
what she did before.
This is
That's
I
the
can tell it's an
important thing.
actual scream.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
an actual
true panic.
scream. Panic in her voice.
I'm standing there. I'm gonna grip this really hard and be, should have made more coins.
So are you going to head towards where you heard the scream now, or are you going to...
I don't want things to want me dead.
Well,
everything here knows you are alive.
So
and
do we
knows
see
where you
the
are.
other thing chasing
Hold on,
her?
hold on.
I heard her scream. I don't want to turn my back to where I saw that thing go. I'm gonna move towards the center of the city, but not
Okay.
directly towards
Okay.
them.
Okay,
You know, this
sounds
whole
good.
thing has hive
I'll give
feels
that
to
to you in
it.
a minute. Okay,
This whole thing has hive feels to it.
Yeah.
so you guys see her running towards you. What do you guys do?
I just ready.
Are you
I pull my
yourself
two
hurt?
swords and
yeah.
Okay,
I'm-
make a perception roll. What do you do? You see
Oh, I
Yuki
pull.
running
No, I'm
towards you.
pulling out Wolf Head Dagger and the Goodfellow Spoon.
Okay, and you see Just Steve pull us out his tube.
Just hold on that.
Yeah,
for
hold on the
now.
explosions.
And I'm pointing at Yuki. I'm gonna yell, "What are you?"
She wouldn't know, sir.
I don't care. I don't care.
I respect that.
Okay, what'd you roll in your perception?
8.
8. So you see them standing there. It looks like they're ready. You don't see the cart. You don't see the horses. You see them all standing there.
All their weapons are out.
Yeah, we're all ready
They
for
run
combat.
all the way.
Help! Help!
From
I would
what?
just pull my sword out, so it's like keeping her just at a distance.
Yeah,
Okay.
halberd
So
sideways.
they all like get ready to attack you. Just Steve goes, gets like a evil look in his face.
Wait, do you stop?
Do you
Yeah,
stop?
I-
She stops literally right at where your sword is pointed. She's like,
I'm going
Prove
to
your identity.
Move around to her flank.
Oh,
Just
come
kind
on.
of circling.
I'm not that bad.
What?
Prove your
well,
identity.
Are you?
Do they see the other guy coming after him?
How many
I
times do you
pass out.
throw people?
Oh.
No, no,
I-
that was a bad question.
oh, stupid question.
Shut up.
Stupid
Shut up,
question.
Justine.
What?
The real Yuki
what?
would never resist the
I
chance
know.
to throw.
I know.
Go
I
ahead,
know.
go ahead.
I know. On the ship, what did you give us?
You wish.
That's you.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Why are you running?
Yeah, I'm looking behind her.
More like, why are you screaming?
That's
New
it.
password. Mr. Frowny. If anyone asks you what you are, it's Mr. Frowny. Okay, now we're on the same
Okay,
page.
Cool.
But I'm.
Just answer the question. Whatever. If
that's
that
how you
happens.
answer. Or we poke you.
If you answer incorrectly, we stab you to
There's
death.
a very angry
No, I'm
other
Mr.
cat.
Frowny them.
Ah, I thought those were claymores, though.
There's
Yes.
I love it.
very angry other cat.
No, there's
Where?
another cat.
I'm gonna turn
All right, I'm
Do I
gonna start
see
walking
anything
out
else?
that way.
So you, I need a higher low from you.
Hello.
around.
Pass out.
And another higher low from you.
Hi.
It likes to toy with
Adrenaline
its
dep-
prey.
Okay.
Adrenaline
So roll a new
depleted.
character.
So as you're going, you hear more noises. Like you hear someone moving or something moving. It sounds almost like hooves on marble or on the cobblestone area.
You're
From
really
around
gonna
one of
fall
the
for that.
corners. You know, as you step onto one of the main streets, you're still being super sneaky, and you see a minotaur sort of looking around, and it looks like Torvald.
Does it see me?
No, you're behind it.
I'm not good
Like-
at seeing things.
I mean, it's true.
I just rolled a bunch of 8s.
Yeah,
And
That's
it
first
just keeps looking.
that's all you need to roll.
Mhm.
Umi, I know you're over here somewhere.
Omia? Okay, I'm
No, it's
gonna
not just the
still
dice. It's
have
just
it back.
It knows you.
I know. I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna say, hi Geralt, how are you?
Geralt. Hi, I'm Geralt of Rivia.
Spins and looks at you. You've never called me that before.
That's because that's not your fucking name.
It's because you used a fake name last time.
You said that we were good enough friends now that I could. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to overstep. I have silver tongue, by the
Oh, I
way.
know. I know. It's got an ability.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a memory reader.
Yeah.
Great.
Whatever. I was told to come get you. The rest of the group's this way. And he points back.
Is it the direction the scream came from?
No.
That's what I thought.
Wow, I think it's dope.
Lead the way.
I'll follow you then.
Good. I know a shortcut. It walks down an alley.
Yeah, of course.
Quit with the alleys, man.
He knows a shortcut. Never been here before. Shortcut.
Shouldn't it be faster to go down the main roads?
Oh no. There's all sorts of debris and rubble down that way. This way's faster.
But we just came from that way. How would you know? And I'm gonna fucking hide as I say that because they went
Okay.
down the alley.
Hi, Arlo.
Hello?
Okay, so you get into hiding just as a blast of fire
Oh, great.
goes past you.
Not so!
I will eat you.
It's trying to cook.
You hear that echoing from around you.
Do we hear it?
Yeah.
Oh. Looks
Meanwhile,
like
the
meat's
rest
back
of
on
you-
the menu, boys.
Do we see any fire?
As you guys start heading down, I need everyone to roll perception roll. I'm assuming you guys are heading back
Ooh.
towards where she ran from. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, I just wanted to look that direction.
Okay.
At least.
I was
figured all of
walking
you guys
down.
are-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, we're head.
As a group.
15.
17.
11.
16.
Okay. You guys see as you get down in the center, you can tell that there's a man standing there. He's got a sword, a short sword in one hand, and a dagger in the other one. Long white hair, black cloak. You see another body behind him, and he's sort of standing over it like he's protecting it.
I brought friends.
Marcel?
Hi.
How do you know the name?
I just do.
No, not
He-
Marcel.
Oh, you're not Marcel. Well,
Son?
so is Marcel dead?
He sheathes. You may approach.
Okay, guys, I got this. Just
You might
I'll stay
all
back.
approach.
okay. Everyone, let's go. Everyone, let's
The only
go.
reason I know you're not it is that there's more than one of you.
Fair enough.
But I don't know if any one of you are it.
Well, we're not.
It's not that one,
We
not
just-
that one, and not this
We
one.
questioned everyone. We came with a secret passcode.
You shouldn't tell him
before.
that.
He doesn't know what the passcode
Yeah,
is.
so-
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
We're missing one. Somewhere.
Anyways, so who are you?
Guys, I thought you had Umi.
No, we thought you did.
What?
Eh, it doesn't matter.
We'll find her eventually.
She'll be fine.
She's dead. She went off
She
on her own.
survived this long, even
No.
though dwarves are all dead.
Nah, she's dead.
Is he gonna pick up on the fact that you just said dwarf?
Dwarf?
That's what they claim to be.
That's what she says, but they haven't been around for hundreds of years.
Yeah, if she really is a dwarf, then she's fine. She survived for over 200 years on her
She
own.
calls herself a
Stop
Dwimp, but
picking on
hey.
her.
I do not call myself that. You do.
You're not-
Anyways, so who are you if you are not Marcel?
I'm his son.
Oh,
Cat.
His actual.
Cat.
The
That's your
murderous
name, Cat.
one.
Yes.
That's your name? Cat.
She's really bad at
That's
social
my name.
media.
Ooh,
Is that with a K or a C?
As a Minotaur, I
Ah.
appreciate the on the nose name.
yeah, of course you would. Anyways, what are you doing here? Oh, I mean, assume trying to kill the thing, but like, why here?
I heard of my father's death, so I came.
Is that your father right there?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
Jesus Christ, man.
Well,
it does suck.
And not only is Marcel dead, but Mahes is as well.
Who is...
He's the Lord of Cats.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And he motions towards, you see the body of a big lion behind some rubble as you guys got to this point.
Oh man, that would have been cool. They had
I
A
mean,
big white
where's
lion.
At least they're not turned to ash.
The thing took my form to kill him.
Oh,
That's rough.
that's a bummer.
Hey,
I do have a quick
how
question.
good is your healing magic? though?
Where is the
It's resurrection.
queen of the pixies? Sprites?
No, they're
Sprites?
separate.
Oh, that's right.
I don't
based
know.
on thaumaturgy.
But she
It's
never
not an
came
actual
here?
spell.
She would have been here with them.
It's not
She never
flexible
showed?
Can I see?
They were killed here. In the square, in the plaza before the.
So the queen
manor.
could be dead.
She could be.
Well, that's good news. Sorry, bad news, bad news. Oh, terrible news.
They
I
told
smacked
already
him the
told
back
you
of his
that.
head.
The other pixies told him, and they told you that the queen's dead.
Oh, well, I thought you were talking about someone else. I thought you meant the queen of the Felnoid or something.
Is there
Our,
sobbing?
our queen is the goddess Bast.
Okay.
Cool.
My mom.
Where is she?
Yeah.
Damn!
Are you, sir? Are you claiming to be a demigod?
There's no claim. It's just fact.
Okay, anyways. So, on with the thing, Majigger. Where is the thing?
I don't know. It's here somewhere,
Okay.
hiding.
Yes, I know that. I assumed you would... Alright, we need to find something helpful here.
Is there just one?
I'm gonna sniff for
We-
Umi.
Yes.
That's what I could tell. There's only
Okay.
one.
Can I sniff
Okay.
for Umi?
I thought
Roll.
so, but like,
8.
If you have a friend here
There are so many smells.
that's not with you, it's not safe. We need to find her.
Oh, yeah, most
We-
likely. If she's dead, she's dead. If she's alive, that's cool. Be helpful if she's alive.
Not a friendly friend, then.
No,
My
The
friend.
rest of you like me.
My friend.
I don't like anyone.
Oh,
I said the
your
rest of
friend.
you.
Well,
I'm not gonna
that's
interrupt Rainer though. That's a suicide.
Oh, this is the only one I
Have
love.
you
Love this man.
have you seen anyone else?
Minotaur. Thing.
important. Yes.
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 There are a few that are. My friends are.
Through the fur.
Anyways.
My compatriots are
I'm
are scouring the city right now, trying to find them.
Let's see.
By
What does your
themselves?
friend look like?
Oh, looks like
exactly.
a
What's
weird
her- what-
dwarf.
Imagine a
halfling-ish.
dwarf and a
You just
nymph.
heard what I actually am. You're the one that knows that.
I
Dwarf
did,
and a nymph did
but
it.
Well, no, she heard.
Yeah, she also heard.
You
Yeah.
say that?
Yeah.
Male, female, description.
Female.
Do we have a description of you?
Yeah.
actually?
Y'all would know what I
she
look
keeps
like.
her hair in buns.
4'11",
She's
8'11".
short. She got big ears.
I'm blonde. I
So,
don't have big ears.
Do we really have
4'11",
evidence that this is not
golden
the
hair.
changeling?
Well, he hasn't attacked us yet.
He reaches up, and you see a
Thank you.
gold and silver bracelet fall out of his
Yeah.
Which is what?
glove, and he just reaches it and goes, "Find her.
Oh.
Bring her back."
I was gonna try to communicate with her. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Panic is going to
Cool,
ensue.
cool, cool. So
you're hiding.
Yes.
There was flames.
there's noises. So my wineskin, any liquid?
Mhm.
Liquid silver.
Any liquid.
No, mercury. Quicksilver. Wait, is quicksilver equivalent to silver in your?
We're finding out.
or-
I'm about to find out, aren't I?
Or that a really hot silver?
Cool. I don't know how well I'm hidden. So
You actually are hidden okay.
cool.
Liquid
Cool.
uranium.
Can I
Anything
roll
your character
see-
would know
okay.
about.
So first, I want to do I want to use my electromagnetic see if I can see heat signature anything.
Yeah, it's all around you. There's a lot of heat.
Okay,
Because
anything
of the fire.
colder than that.
No.
Cool. That's not helpful then.
Is there
And
any?
I can't tell where the voice came from. It's just all around.
No, it was all around. It was
Fun.
echoing. It was
Cool,
loud
cool,
enough
cool.
to echo. That was about it.
That's
So
like
first thing I'm gonna do is on my skin, like with silver. I want it to be full of silver. I'm gonna all around me.
Okay.
I'm gonna do like a circle on
Silver.
the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
douse your hands.
I feel like that would burn. A
Yeah,
lot.
it's hot.
And
I mean, what's silver's melting point?
Pretty high. It's pretty
I
high.
know, that's a great question.
It's a
find
bit
out.
high than lead, which is
and
also
then not like
high
on
enough
a
to burn.
particular point, but
Oh, way hot.
around
Oh yeah, that is 1,000 degrees.
It's less than steel.
around.
what you wanna touch.
Not like on a particular point, like not like right where I am, but
Mhm.
all kind of around me. I want to cast like the largest size that I can of like the web spell because I want to
Okay.
see if it moves at
Okay,
all.
so you're gonna.
If there's anything
okay,
coming
so
around
you,
me.
you stick it.
Yeah, but not like obvious to where I am, just
Yeah.
like everywhere.
Okay, so
now I need
so
to roll
you,
the.
you start doing your web spell. Each time you cast it, it takes one of your slots.
Well, I want to do it.
Okay.
How it says
I
40
mean,
feet.
Yeah, you can do a 40 web.
Yeah, so that's
So you can
essentially
just-
what I want, kind of just
Okay.
around me, just once.
So you want
Okay,
one
and I
thread
need you
here,
to
there,
roll
there,
a
there.
perception roll while you're doing this.
Got it. Cool. That's 6!
Wait,
oh,
you
it's
can roll
double!
again.
It's
Yeah, of
double!
course.
That's
That's
better.
a little bit better.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Okay, so as you're doing it, you see something flying, like you see a shadow, like a bird or an angel or something, because it's see a big
Winged.
winged shadow and then a very small frame in it. And then as you finish it, you hear the sound of hooves on stone
Torvald again!
behind you.
Oh, no.
Behind me?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was hiding
You
against
are.
something.
You are. You hear it like just coming up like from
Like
the
the alley?
area behind
Oh,
you.
okay,
Yeah.
not like directly behind
The
me.
alley or what?
Out of an alley, yeah.
The alley where the fire came from.
No, the alley the fire came
A
from is
different
in
one.
front of you. This is like out
Perfect.
the other side.
Cool.
And you hear
Oh.
the sound, and you hear, dwarf, it's not a voice you recognize. We've been sent for you.
Did he get the code word?
This whole thing is a mine.
She doesn't know the cold word either.
Me. Can I hear more than one person?
No.
God, that's not. I don't like that.
Maybe just don't kill it yet.
I hate it when they hide from us. And then you hear, patience. She's there. It's my nose never fails. As soon as they said dwarf nymph, I know what to smell for.
It has multiple personalities.
Nice.
It talks to itself.
That's not good.
It absorbs the brain of everybody it kills.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was afraid of that.
those are the helpers, but
And you hear them step out of the alley. You hear the hoof sound step out of the alley.
Do I see anything?
Roll a perception. As you're peeking around the little
That's
rubble
great.
that
That's
you're
an
hiding
18.
behind. Yeah, no, you see two people. When I say people,
Yeah.
let me be a lot more specific. So you see a felinoid lady with white fur and tiger stripes. And she's all furred out, and she's about 5'4". Long white hair, white fur. She's dressed like you'd expect most adventurers to dress. She's got a cloak and some armor, mostly leather, and she's holding a couple daggers as she's looking around.
Can I tell what the daggers are made of?
Other person is about 12 feet tall, with wings and a horn coming out of his middle of his forehead, and he's got a white mane,
It's a fucking unicorn.
and
Half a
his
unicorn?
lower half
unicorn.
looks like horse legs.
The unicorn centaur?
And
I
he's
was-
wearing a breastplate,
It's a unitar.
but it's
Does he have
when I say
legs?
looks horse-like, it looks like the
Does he
back end of a horse. I mean, it
legs?
does
He's
not
a
look like a centaur. It looks like a humanoid
Yeah,
with
unitar.
horse legs and chest,
A
a silver-looking
unitar.
chest plate,
It's a unitar!
and wings and a golden horn
A
sticking out of
Pegasus.
his head.
Please let him say that out loud.
And he's got a little bit of it. He's got like a mask covering this part of his face.
Unicorn, centaur, Pegasus.
That's
It's a
little bit-
unitarp.
Ouch.
Okay, I'm still gonna stay hidden, but I'm gonna call out.
And he's holding a
You should probably warn them.
he's holding
No,
a
That's
pole
what I'm
axe.
I am going to. I'm still staying hidden at this moment, but I am going to say, it's here. How can I trust you?
There's more than one of us.
How can I trust either of you?
Cat sent us. Your friends are with him in the square. And she goes,
What do my friends look like?
a bunch of crazy things.
Do they look
That's
like
fair.
assholes?
One of them definitely.
That's Rainer.
I've only seen them from a distance.
No, it's probably Steve.
I've only seen them from
Yeah,
a
there's
distance.
two assholes here.
Yeah, that's suspicious. You only said one. There's definitely more than that.
There's definitely two assholes.
I'm going to step out, and I'm still having the silver
Three.
I thought
dagger
we
with
checked
me,
to see if
but
Okay.
I'm
Justin
gonna
has an asshole.
walk towards
I don't want to
them.
know that. I'm
Are
assuming.
you
Checks-
ready?
He checks
And
everybody else.
he looks at her. She goes, "You think you can carry us both?" And he goes,
I don't weigh that much.
"I'm going to have to." She goes, "Okay," and she like literally grabs on his shoulders and puts her feet on his hips.
Piggyback.
Nice.
And he goes, and he stretches his wings to make sure he's not hitting her with them. He's got like a 20-foot wingspan.
I can get down with this.
Ugh.
What's his
Come
seduction
on.
rate?
Can I get on her back on his back?
He slides his poleaxe
Sorry.
between her and his back. You guys are
It's
gonna
okay,
have
he was
to.
finally
She goes,
taller
I
than
know,
me.
and she squeezes a little bit closer to him to make sure it doesn't move.
I'm gonna get on her back.
No, I'm carrying you.
Oh,
He can like scoop you
It
under
needs
his
to be
arm.
aerodynamic.
I'm gonna get as I get in his arm and just touch the silver dagger because
Yeah, nothing.
I know, just making
Yeah.
sure, being
He
safe.
grabs you and he like 3 steps, wings start flapping, you guys launch up into the air. Meanwhile, you guys roll perception rolls.
What?
For the 20-foot bird, man.
And he's only
And-
10 feet tall.
Hey,
17.
hey,
Or 12,
Michael,
sorry.
Michael.
Oh, what?
17.
Hey,
We both got 5.
5.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so meanwhile, while you
I'm
guys,
distracted by
when
the
he did that, he
butterfly.
goes, your friend will be found and brought to us.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Okay.
Anyways, so,
Where's this thing?
when did this happen?
Now, I guess.
Pretty damn
Within the last
recently.
few hours.
Hey,
Okay.
now.
Me and my team were not here. We were
Foraging.
elsewhere. It's hard to explain.
Where?
My mother had taken us somewhere.
Oh, vacation.
No.
Another realm?
Yes.
Okay.
We were fighting,
Oh,
trying to
not
free
vacation.
things.
What were you trying to free?
Yeah.
More of my race, Felinoids,
Felinoids? Who took the
on
Felinoids?
another planet.
Have you
Oh,
seen one
what
that
the-
looks like me?
There's more than one planet?
I told you it's hard to explain.
There's another planet of the cats.
How? I mean, I want to hear about this, but
Look, I've heard of Planet
my
of the Apes.
seat.
Matter.
Yeah, and Steve's like, I've never heard of that place.
Look, I've heard of a Planet of
What's
Apes,
on the universe?
but
There's a whole planet of cats, and they're enslaved there too.
no, all I'm saying is I've heard of Planet of Apes. I've never heard of Planet of Cats. All I'm saying.
Sounds like home.
Anyway, like I said, it's a long story.
Anyways,
which you will tell us eventually. But
Maybe.
possibly. Just write a book.
maybe-
At least me.
So, you came here. You found this place on fire,
My mother told me that it happened, and she brought us here.
and she couldn't have done anything to stop it.
No.
She's not like some all-powerful.
That's not how deities roll.
She's not allowed to interfere with the actings of mortals.
Oh, for the love of God, just break the
Oh,
rules. Rules
at-
are meant to be broken.
At least we know it can be killed now. It's immortal.
Well, I assumed it was
Doesn't
immortal.
matter.
It
But
bleeds.
different
If it
code.
bleeds, I can kill
Kill
it.
we don't know if it bleeds.
Well, we can
anyways.
torture it.
You
I have some herbs for
you
that.
hear in your head, oh yes, torture.
How badly do you want to torture it?
Really bad.
Quite
Oh,
badly.
oh yeah. So I'm thinking we.
Each tooth from every form.
Oh, I'm.
pulled.
Oh,
I have
oh,
this-
we
I
got.
have this.
Oh, I have a plan set out for this.
I have a specific section devoted to
Torture, then
And
death.
guess what? Torture.
I already know how
Over
we're
time.
going to torture this thing.
So we're torturing it. That's for certain. But plan of attack to get it.
We get a flexor in for our espionage
And
skills.
right
I've
about
had
now,
experience
anyone that
with
rolled
that.
the
Eric
higher
has
than the
experience with this
13,
too.
You mean higher than 5?
who rolled higher than 13? Anyone?
Just me.
Just you. So while you're talking, you see
butterfly
in the sky, you see basically you're talking, everyone else is like, they don't notice the shadow of
Gigantic
something flying go
thing.
over you. And you see in the sky this thing as it's coming in for a landing.
I'm
Well,
gonna
that's,
wave at him.
That's interesting.
You can
I'm
see
gonna
my
wave
waving.
it right. As we're coming down, I'm gonna go. Is that the asshole one?
No, the orc.
That's fair.
And that's when you guys would notice. Well, you'd hear the flapping of wings, and then you all turn, and you guys would see this thing landing, holding
Holy
her
crap.
with a cat lady on its back.
You guys just noticed that?
How tall is the cat lady exactly?
Yes.
I'm going to
5
land
Wow.
immediately, and I'm
Okay.
gonna go. So it
You're
can
not
take the
observant.
form. So it's already taken the form of
No.
you and you.
Oh.
As,
I
as he
found
sets her
it.
down.
Hmm.
You haven't
And he
killed her
reaches
yet?
back and
Good
grabs his
choice.
poleaxe as the cat lady hops off his back.
I'm envious of his poleaxe.
So, did you
I'm
bring it to
envious of the
us?
cat lady
Who's
that was
ready
on
to
his
hunt?
back.
Not that I know of, but it did take the form of both you and you.
Oh, nobody gets to do that.
Good choices.
It also seemed to.
Sis?
It also seemed to know that.
Hmm?
It seemed to know that I called you the wrong name.
Do you know
I
anything?
think
I'd imagine they're fairly
What do you know
smart.
about
I
this
think it
cat?
got some of your memories.
Nothing yet. It's been smart enough to hide from us. I've had Unisys flying above to look over
You must be assumed.
as he points at the
Okay.
guy
The
with
son.
the horn.
Yeah, that's cat, yeah. Yeah, there's
Yes.
his father,
You'd be
right
the-
there.
Oh, you're the son. So it was smart enough to be able to. I'm sorry, for your loss as well.
Oh,
But,
we already went through this. Here,
I'm-
no worries.
but if it was able to copy you, it Is it able to know things about the people at Coffee's?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, he was on a different planet.
I wasn't
There's more than one.
around.
So it's shown itself to you twice.
There's other places.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab her and sniff her.
Yes, but I mean that's
That's for
common knowledge
later.
fellows.
We-
I mean, my people have known of other places for centuries.
Once again, we need more later.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick her up
And it
smell
certainly
her.
can copy weapons.
By
it
the
was
way,
you.
Mr. Frownies.
No one's putting anything in my mouth.
Nope.
Justine goes, "Yep, that's her."
Yep.
Okay,
No,
No, it's a code
that's our
word.
code word.
who's down for setting a trap? And it's shown
Well,
itself
don't
to
it
you.
seem interested in
wait,
eating me?
Wait. You haven't heard me, Yumi, but it's shown itself to you twice.
It wanted
Is what
to
you said.
eat
I want
me.
to sniff
Good.
it.
So she's the bait,
Works for me.
and then let's all kind of just
The
follow her from a
female
distance.
Solenoid looks over. I
You
can see.
like that?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So let's just
For
kind
once,
of.
it's not me. And she looks at Kat and the other guy, and they're like, "What?"
So it's just maybe some
This is a team I can work with.
And then you can go kind of walking towards where you last saw it, and we'll just kind of follow from a distance.
Barbecue
and
smell.
I will
If,
come.
if it shows itself to you, then you say something, and
I'll walk behind with the
we
fan.
all just circle around and
Dude,
hopefully
start
get
making it smell like barbecue.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
okay. Make a street magic roll.
Well, I also feel
I'm gonna
like
grab
we should
Seven.
talk to one another
and start waving.
Smell like barbecue chips.
when we're not with each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
But we're
So,
not
so
going
you
to be
guys,
out of
you guys
eyesight.
get the wonderful smell of a fair and the festival is barbecue as you see him go.
Barbecue.
Do
Hey,
that
Raina.
more.
That's
oh, we need
much
that more.
better.
Hey, Raina, what the hell?
We need that so much more,
It's
Rainer.
better
I'm working
than
on it.
everything
Anytime.
else
That's
right
pretty
now.
good.
It's
That's
not.
that's pretty good.
Can't imagine this town smells great.
Yeah,
I'm
just
pretty
Steve
sure
goes.
it smells kind of similar to that.
You don't really have any. Oh, fine. He reaches in and pulls out some jerky.
If he
I have
had
some
any, he would
apples.
always be asking for food.
No, I've always learned not to
Cat, where to
trust
find the
a
other
I'm
two?
also
a
interested.
strange person with apples.
Why?
Yes,
It's just Steve.
Just a moment. Also, so you seemed to mention earlier, silver can hurt it. Can the same be said of liquid silver? Would you guys know that?
We know nothing about this creature. This is Cat talking.
Got it. He mentioned
We just know that it looks like us, and that it can kill
In
those
many ways.
protected by gods.
Oh,
That's a little bit
lovely.
impressive.
Well, let's
a
kill
little
it.
bit
Because
scary.
my father and my uncle are dead.
Oh, you had an uncle too.
Mahas.
Scar.
Oh, the lion.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Scar.
That really sucks.
But
Yeah, it does. Oh well.
if silver does affect it, I can coach your guys' weapon with this.
And he actually, at that point, it looks like Cat remembered something.
Oh
He's like, he walks over to his dad's body and he takes a sword off and puts it on his hip.
There you go.
And as he does, he's like, visibly worn.
Are you okay?
Gonna have to find another one.
Another what? Another dad?
Jesus!
I'm now the ruler of both
Oh.
cats and felinoids.
Mhm.
Okay, you said that's like it's a bad thing.
It is. Well,
Wait,
you guys you have friends talking
Wait, what's the
out
difference?
loud. I have voices in my head.
Oh no, I have those too.
You
Wait.
do?
Did anyone else notice
figure.
that he's said he's the ruler of cats and felinoids?
Yes.
They're different things.
Yeah.
Since when?
Some
The
of us walk
felinoids-
on two legs,
Actual
others walk on
cats.
four.
Like
He's referring
actual-
to
Well,
There's a
actual
lion
cats.
over there.
That's
so-
a lion.
Two legs, four.
Actual
Two
orc
legs,
cat.
four.
Oh.
As
That's
long
for,
as
like-
we're assuming there's different planets, I can assume there's a kingdom of literal lions and such. And
Well, this is the kingdom of
Yeah.
both felinoids and cats, but
So,
they are separate
What
races.
are baby
and separate
solenoids
beings.
called?
Kittens?
Children?
There are.
it's even
Never
stranger
mind.
coming from someone you'd expect to know these things.
I'm going to address that. Earlier, there are 3 pixies protecting 2 of your infants.
Where?
Can I give
Cavern?
directions to where I was?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him.
He looks at Unisys and the other lady that has not been named yet. Go. She hops on his back the same way you saw before, and they
Goodbye.
go flying.
I want to do that.
I feel like we should probably set up a trap if we're going to.
Yeah, we already did. I've got the barbecue smell right now.
So,
That's
well,
So what is
hard.
the plan of your trap?
I grabbed the
So
dwarf
the
and
plan
started
of our trap
running.
was have her go walk at the edge of our vision to where she might think she could find it, get its
I'm-
attention while we stay almost out of sight.
Can I pick
And
up
then
the dwarf and
when
hold it
it-
aloft and walk?
When
my-
she
my
comes up to it,
concern-
she just lets us know.
My concern is that it killed this entire village, so it can attack at big groups, but it only likes to, from what I've seen, appear to someone to mess with them when they're completely alone.
Yeah, that's why you're going to be seemed alone.
Yeah, and we're going to be very.
It has
It's
massive
very
power.
smart, and it is more magical than Yuki is.
So repeat
Yes,
in
but
your head,
Barbie-
I'm so alone,
Everything
I'm
is
so
more
alone, I'm so
magical than
alone.
Yuki.
And maybe it'll think you're alone. Just
So-
keep saying, like, I'm alone, where is everyone? I'm alone, where is everyone? I'm alone, where is everyone? Out loud. And maybe it'll come for you.
I throw the dwarf.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
we
no.
gouge out each of its eyes, its teeth, and we cut off its tongue, and then we tear out its kidneys, its
sorry.
liver, its lungs, and then we eat its heart.
And that is a great time to go to break. So
Um.
we'll be right back, guys. Please bear with us while we go to break.
Do you want to show?
Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you guys for giving us some time to do the things we need to do. Dragon Gem is still there. Says it's good. Dragon Gem, just out of curiosity, any thoughts about Marcel? Go ahead and post that. Yeah. Aside from that, let's
Music's too loud.
right. Music is too loud because Chuck is not here to adjust that. Sorry. Hopefully that's better. Thanks, Hairball, for letting us know. Okay, so we did take some time to set things up, but beforehand, the players were developing their trap, and part of their trap evidently involves brainwashing Umaya. So go ahead and explain what you guys are doing.
Technically.
Technically. Now, Umaya, if you agree, we can make your performance flawless. I will attempt to brainwash you, and in such, you will believe that you, in fact, have been abandoned. You're looking for your friends. Do you accept?
That is if we do truly believe that it
Right.
minds.
Or it'll just be a much more thrilling experience for you. And entertaining for
fun.
me.
Adrenaline's fun.
It's fun, right? And in truth, we won't be far away. But in your mind, oh, we will be out of sight and out of mind.
Well, I've seen this done before, so.
Well, if you can find any way to help convince yourself, that will help greatly. Trust me. And I'm going to make my brainwashing attempt.
Okay.
That's a 17.
Okay. Yeah, and as he
I'm gonna spend
basically
like 10 minutes or 15 minutes doing
has you focus on something nearby and just whispers quietly and talks to you and moves around and
And I've seen this done before.
you've
so
seen it
I'm
done before, so
hoping-
you're going along with it, and he does successfully make you believe. Yeah, towards the end, as you close your eyes and just hearing his voice, and then he just slowly vanishes.
Find your friends.
I can go grab
And-
the dwarf and run the dwarf somewhere.
No!
I was
Break
gonna
the illusion
go.
immediately.
And you get to cover. And that's where we're going to start. Yeah, by the way, don't kick the table. Things are very loose.
It's my
loosey
chair has an
goosey.
armrest.
And that's where we're going to start
Back
this out. So let's go ahead and steal this camera from me. Bye, guys. It was nice knowing you. I mean, I don't know how Chuck has it. Just like that.
There.
Yep.
Feel free to zoom it around and show
Show
them
them
the
where I am.
ruins.
She's over there.
I can't see where I'm pointing and what it sees at the same time.
I gotcha.
That's my arm for short.
That is our situation here.
We have character there, two up top here.
How much cable length can we get?
No,
Perfect.
more. Okay.
Oh, that's so perfect.
And let me see what I can do.
And that paused.
Oh, yeah, that froze.
It's frozen.
I must unplugged it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Good
See,
job.
it didn't have very much more. Told you.
Well, that's actually got quite a bit more. It's just how it's looped,
Oh, gotcha.
unfortunately.
I
Um,
found
Sorry,
it.
guys.
While you're doing
I'm a
that.
disaster.
Technical difficulties.
If it comes back, I'm just gonna move it. If it comes back, we'll see.
Oh, it will come back. You're not gonna see it until I get done doing all the stuff
Oh,
I'm
I
doing
see.
to it over here.
Technical.
Whoops, my bad.
Difficult.
Technical difficulties.
Do 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 do
How
do do
does
do
Chuck
do do
do
do do do
this?
do do ch ch ch.
What's the one that I usually do?
What?
The Bugs Bunny thing.
And she does it because her dad did it, and she didn't even know there was a Bugs Bunny thing until I came out and said, "Okay, Bugs," and we watched Space Jam, and he did this thing.
Ah.
And it was very
Darn
much
it,
like
I
a
was, I was
hot.
hoping to bring it over. Somehow Chuck does that. I'm gonna have to find out from him
What?
how he does that. Brings it over the background because we've got a background layer.
Oh, I see. It's okay.
Um,
Just get it to some scale, and I will
know.
move it.
What if I do that? Aha!
That's what you
Figured
wanted.
it out.
Perfect.
Fascinating.
That's fine. Okay, perfect.
There we go.
And then, is it receiving feed at
There
all?
we go.
Nope.
You guys should. It
Yeah.
should be receiving feed.
That look.
Well, it's not moving.
Okay, then hold on.
Did I plug it back into the wrong thing? I don't think so. I don't see anything.
There we go.
Okay.
Aw.
Oh, I just knocked things. Hey, that's where that is.
So see if you can free up some more of the cord,
I got.
Ah,
because it's and then move the cord that way because the cord's pulling down the walls.
this is what happens when adults play with toys.
That's right.
We
There
don't even know
go.
how anymore.
Okay, so that is the wonderful view of what's happening. So, woohoo!
We have Umaya crawling over here somewhere, lost and alone. We've got people up here. We've got
No knocking things over
people
anymore.
down here, and I'm over here.
Perfect. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so this is the setup as you guys. Now, I'm assuming you're going to be moving around and not
Yeah.
just staying
Mhm.
still.
I'm
So as you start walking, I need a high or low,
low.
and I need a perception roll.
Does she see the giant
She
cat?
sees all of her friends in the building.
That's a 5.
No.
Yeah, you start moving and looking around, and you start wandering, looking for your friends, and trying to find them.
Torvald? Even
I-
Rainer?
I'm not gonna laugh.
I found the thing.
Where did you put
The
Cat?
thing. He's back here.
Oh, he's...
Oh, that's Cat.
Thank you. I'm
Okay.
just curious.
Which cat are we
Torvald?
talking about?
Cat.
K-A-T.
Rainer?
Kitty.
Anyone? I ran into the thing. earlier.
Called my name second. Oh, that's
What did you roll on your perception?
5.
She runs into the wall.
So you start wandering around and looking, and I need you guys to roll a perception roll.
Perfect.
I'm
As she
good
kind
at
of
that.
goes
Can I
over
also
there.
roll
And I have my
Magic.
Oh my god, this is perfect. Oh, this is good.
I have my blowgun out, armed and ready.
You guys all
Okay.
say your perceptions. It's perfect. This is fine.
9.
Rainer.
31.
12 with the binocular enhanced.
Why
Okay.
are you so good at perception?
Double one.
That means I get to roll again, right?
No. You lose sight of the dwarf entirely.
Oh, perfect.
He sneezed and kind of.
You're like,
He was so focused on hiding that he
okay,
didn't see
okay,
me walk
okay.
away.
I hope this is working. I hope this is.
I know I did it
Oh.
wrong. I just know. I
Where
this
did
wrong.
she go?
Is the sun coming up at all?
First successful brainwashing, and
What's
what
that?
is
That's a spider.
And you guys that make your perception roll. So
Giant
anyone that
spider.
rolled above a
No.
13,
You're not a fan of
Yeah.
spiders at
So
all.
Rainer.
Rainer and
Out 12.
12.
So
Okay.
just Rainer.
I don't even see the giant spider.
No. No, it's actually I can't get it to do it, but it's actually like on the side of the wall sort of thing here.
Right behind you.
Crawling up right
Is it
behind
behind
you.
me?
No sound.
Rainer, you see it. You get a before initiative thing because it did not notice you guys.
Mm.
Cool.
So you get a pre-initiative attack if you wish.
Before we did this, I was like, are you going to try and trap it, or are you going to just...
Slow.
Okay.
We're casting slow.
I want to
So-
slow it down. Make it slow.
High or low?
Well, look, I swear to God, you need to help us here. This will avenge your people. Okay?
You have
Cool.
a reason to
Hi.
help me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to have Willica cast slow.
Oh.
17. What? So
Okay.
17s today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see it moving and you see it like crawling, and then it starts crawling a little bit slower.
Can I roll to hear it if it be? Well,
It's just moving
I
slower.
want to see if I can do. I'm so afraid.
You don't like
Um,
spiders, do you?
So at
Not
this
in
point,
real life.
at this point, you need to roll an initiative roll.
Me?
You need to roll an initiative
Death is
roll.
coming.
It gets an initiative roll.
I am clueless.
Oh, that's good. 26.
I'm assuming Cat is watching this as well.
Yeah, Cat failed his perception.
Great.
Did you get a 1?
Did he get?
Did you-
Did he get a 2 like I did?
No. He got a 5.
Oh no! Awesome.
That's good.
Distracted. He's a little crying. His daddy died. It's a
Yeah,
sad-
his brain is elsewhere, if you
He has,
will.
he has all these voices in his head.
Voices. I hear
What are you? You're obviously not human.
God!
What'd you get?
My initiative is, I got 35.
Holy.
Well, you can't roll 2.
No,
Okay,
that's
just
after
roll-
adding
okay, perfect.
to my
Good.
base.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Oh, wait, should I?
I'm surprised. they
Okay,
didn't
so
do, like,
Rainer,
a
what are you
death
going?
spell
I'm on
thing.
35, but do my swords add to my initiative bonus?
If you're out,
If they're out.
you should have been ready.
Oh,
They
my
were.
sword
Okay,
is
then
out.
yes.
Oh, God, so that's another that's 10, so that's 45?
No, the
Oh,
swords
5.
at
5.
5. So
Sorry.
that's 40.
That's 40. My God, I'm Speedy Gonzalez.
Okay, Umaya,
Does mine add? 'Cause it
Are
adds
they-
to my agility.
are they out?
I had my long
Yes,
thing out.
then it would add to your.
Okay.
You should do the same amount. Actually,
So-
it and boost your. So
Which is an
whatever your
actual-
agility raises to. So
Oh, your little knife tags?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
So then it's be 28 then.
goes. Oh, it rolled a 1.
Excellent.
We're playing softball today.
It's
This
almost
thing
like
is
it knew that you had a slow spell on it or something.
This thing is used
Yeah.
to easy prey.
Okay, so Rainer.
Well, first I'm just gonna found it to Hector since he's right next to me
Where?
on the wall, and I'm just gonna.
And I look on the wall, like inside the building.
So you are a good distance away.
Yeah, how far would I be able
Don't
to?
you have your bow?
So
But I
you
have
can
my sword
move.
strong.
We're actually going to put these as 5-foot hexes or 5-foot squares,
Standard, yeah.
as opposed to the 10 that we've done in the past.
Oh.
And you can move 30 feet, so that's 6 squares.
Mm-hmm.
So if you jump, you're gonna. You can get to here.
Hey, you'll be a distraction.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Lady
jump
who
down
should be
there.
Paying attention to
That's
Okay,
not
roll
me.
an agility.
That's not me.
Oh, that's not you.
Ha!
Okay, so
I don't know why you.
No, then you can get to
can I
here.
use gymnastics?
Yes.
Okay. So 13 for my 12 rank in gymnastics.
Okay, yeah. So he goes. He's over there, and you see him jump off the roof and do this cool acrobatic flip and lands as he hits and rolls and comes
Do
up
I
in a
see
crouch.
that?
Do I at all see what he was pointing at?
Roll perception.
Oh, great.
Do I
I'll give
see
another
him?
chance.
You get a perception. You get a
9.
perception.
What's the light level?
I was looking for.
It
them.
is.
Still early?
It's early morning. We're about
It's-
like 10 a.m.
Things still look gray. Oh, 10 a.m. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
It's right.
it's
right.
well lit.
14.
14, 10.
Are we doing initiative?
No, perception.
9.
9.
Do I see it?
He
kind of
I mean,
pointed it
yeah,
out.
you see him, but you don't see it.
Okay.
And what you
10.
rolled a 10? You would see
Ray.
Ray jump off the roof and sort of roll.
Did I
So
see
you see
Rainer
him
lands in
moving.
front of
I'm
me?
looking,
Oh yeah, you get a perception, sorry.
and I do have enhanced vision. Does that help me see anything moving at all?
Yeah, well,
Ooh,
unfortunately, it's
doubles?
moving so slowly that
Oh.
it's.
And would I be able to use
Cool.
Mookie Mangrove?
So this time I got a 22.
Hold on, what?
22 perception.
Yeah, you'd see Rainer land in front of you.
Do I
and
not
sort
see
of
the
do the
spider
roll,
still?
and he's like, he's crouched and looks like he's ready, like he's going to be attacking
Can I
something.
see the thing behind me?
Ray.
Hold on.
My friends are coming.
14.
Perception, yeah, so you'd see Rainer also
But
sort of
you
roll
might
and come up,
think
and,
he's
and,
the change
and
agent.
as you
Yeah, I know,
look at
that's the
him, you can
problem.
sort of track across and see the spider.
Gonna be so good.
See, the problem is I'm also going by line of sight, where it would be. He can see it because he's straight across. Just Steve does not notice anything.
Never does.
And Cat is too well hidden. He does not see anything.
And all of her friends watch as she's devoured all of them.
Okay, and now Umaya. So as you see him and you sort of like look around, like where is it? Because it sort of snaps you because you were thinking, I'm alone. I've got no friends. And you see Rainer, and that sort of jogs you
And
out
I see
of
where
that.
he's looking.
And you see where he's looking. He's like, Rainer, you are.
Wait, but is he the changeling?
As soon as Rainer lands, I yell, "What are you?"
Mr. Frowny, baby.
Then I'll turn to look
And then
wherever
yes,
he's
and you
fucking
see this
looking.
huge spider creeping
Oh,
slowly
no.
for you within
I don't like that.
5 feet of you.
Then within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Start swinging.
Well, so my movement was just to jump down.
Yeah, you're
right?
moving. Yeah, so hold on. It's still his turn.
Yeah.
This was all happening on his
I
turn.
see it now.
So I just like, what do I want to do to this thing?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Willica
Attack.
needs an initiative as well.
You just yell attack.
23.
Okay.
Ooh,
She'll
can you
go
web
after
the
me then.
creature?
I'm not gonna grab it.
Ignite the point underneath the spider. Like, just have a fire just underneath it.
I'll try.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll
And
give you,
so
I'll
what are
give
you
you
gonna-
extra rations
What are
today.
you gonna do on your attack?
Can I run even more?
You can give him your attack to move closer. Yes.
Yes, I will move closer.
Okay. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, it's here. 5. You can get up to there.
Yeah, I'll move right up there.
Okay.
And kind of just like point my, I'll kind of I'll tap the wall with my sword.
Okay.
Is it like tight up against the wall, or
Yeah.
kind of like standing up
it's,
against the wall?
It's tight against the wall.
Your
moving.
belly's not exposed or anything.
Nope, belly is not exposed.
Rats.
Okay, so
No, it's
that's your
fine.
Umaya. You get to go next.
Okay, so first attack, like I was saying earlier, I already had Long Fang out. I'm gonna drag it across it, and I'd done the thing where I coated it in the silver. I just want to see if it worked.
Okay.
I just want to slice through it.
What is your agility or weapons master, whichever is higher?
5.
5.
master is so high.
Don't forget you get to add
Oh, 7.
2 because of your
7.
Yeah, that changes it by a whole column, which makes it a little bit easier to hit this thing. Unfortunately, you need a 17 or better.
It's
And that's
standing
even-
right there, and
sorry,
it's slowed.
Sorry,
Yeah, but you're supposed
15 or better because it's slowed. Forgot about that. My bad.
Oh.
That's an 8.
Better luck. next
Okay, so
time.
you swing at it, and it's like you're panicking. I mean, this thing can eat you. Like,
You're a morsel.
And unfortunately, you completely miss it.
Cool. Then,
And it's also very short.
for the second thing I want to do, then I'm gonna cast Ilya Stalker on it.
Okay.
A what?
You can definitely try to cast Ilya's Stalker on it.
Oh, right, the new.
Try to make the thing that's afraid, makes people afraid.
Yeah.
Like, what's it most afraid of? Now you get to know.
So you want me to roll to try to cast first?
Yeah, so what is the casting rank of the spell?
It's a 6,
And your thaumaturgy is a...
9.
Okay, 8 or better.
It screams out, Mama, no!
9.
And what is the effect of the spell?
Rank of fear equal to my thaumaturgy, so it's effective 9.
Effective 9.
So after I messed with my sword, I'm going to raise my hand and I'm going to say, "See your fears now."
Okay, it slowly recoils a little bit. And it's actually its turn now.
Also, I'm not done. I still have my movement.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm
Gonna run.
backing away.
Okay, so how far are you going to back away? You can go up to 6 squares.
I just want to be back to that building.
Okay.
Oh, wait, like back to the building or in that opening?
No, like my back against the building.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So that's, wow.
I'm gonna pretend that there's a wall.
Okay, and you guys see her moving up towards you guys. You see her back away from something. You can't quite tell. And it, you see the magic forming around it as it starts to move back, and you see it the darkness shapes taking form into multiple people. You see images of like a spellcaster and of a man with a bow and of this giant looking thing, and it recoils and it changes.
I was assuming it was just gonna leave.
Can you move back for me?
Get scared and then leaves. Oh.
What
great.
is that?
So
Ah!
I backed up.
It's cool as hell is what it is.
I like his tail. I want
It's
his
a
tail.
giant chimera.
I want his tail.
The spell should still be in effect, though.
Yeah, it shifts and it yells, "No, I will not be cowed. You will not kill me this time."
This time.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
It's still slowed, right?
I'm throwing
Yes,
a dwarf
it's
at
still
it.
moving slow, so the shape changes. You guys would see the spidery body just morph, and you'd see a hand come out of it with the sword, and then you'd see it just literally morph into that very slow motion.
Do I see it now?
Yes,
It's trying to
pretty much
kill it.
all of you guys can see it.
Yeah, my spell's trying to kill it.
That was pretty loud, right?
Yeah.
Does Cat hear it?
He's useless.
Yes, he does.
Oh.
So now we get to do initiatives for everybody else.
So do you want-
So you guys are keeping the same initiatives. Everyone else gets to roll initiatives. So we have Torvald.
Let me do some math. 22.
Nice.
Just
Yuki.
1 sec.
Wait, you can't roll doubles for initiative.
No, you
Oh, I
can't.
just
It's
won.
single
Oh.
D10 added to your base.
37. I
Wow.
did a 9.
Oh yeah.
Hector.
That's why I needed it.
17.
Crap. So, chat, since we have... Oh, hi, 24 Dokken and Yopi King. Sorry I wasn't looking. Since we have a missing person, chat, let us know what you want Just Steve to do.
Oh no.
You have to roll his initiative.
Yep, roll his initiative, Just Steve.
Ooh, that's.
He's gonna look for a butthole. We all know
What?
it.
He's
He
27.
wants
That's
to
for
put
showing
Mr.
Mr. Smiley
in
up
the butt.
things' asses.
I
So
can't think of
let's
it.
see here. So we got 1,
Just
2,
like-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hey,
Okay,
good
perfect. Got
idea.
initiatives
Both
for
of you.
everyone.
Karate and not die.
Does he have a karate
So-
skill?
No.
Oh. Hey, yeah.
No.
Karate chop action.
He's not a fighter.
Just
He's
press
not
his
a
back.
fighter.
If we find a good nerve on his back, we could just
All
make
right.
him do this.
And I think I might be able to. I can't. Nope, I can't. I was gonna put up Just Steve's stats for people to view, but I can't do that right this second. I will do that in a moment. Minus 20. Just figuring out the initiative order with all of these other initiatives calculated in.
John spelled thieving wrong. LOL.
Oh no.
Willica gets to do her things too before we start the new round.
Diving.
Okay, so the new initiative order is going to go Rainer, Yukihara, Umaya, Just Steve, the Changeling, Willica, then Hector.
Wait, no, Rainer's faster. He can outrun my
Where's
arms.
Torvald?
Yeah, I didn't hear my name.
Oh, Torvald. Torvald is after Willica, before Hector.
Hector's last.
Yeah.
You're getting used to that,
I'm
aren't you?
unsure. Guys, I'm not so sure about this. I know it's my idea, but
Hey, me too.
Sorry
Where
about
does
that.
that
I
come
knew I
on,
was missing
Careful?
someone and I couldn't remember what, so I figured I'll announce it and find out.
guys, are you sure this is a good idea?
No.
It's your idea.
Okay, and
Ah, shit,
Uh,
right.
before the new round starts, she does her fire. Go ahead and roll. What's her rank of theurgy?
Her rank of theurgy is 3. And she got a 13 for the fire.
Not bad. I think it's actually useful.
Oh, why do I keep wasting those rolls?
What'd you get?
I got that was just a nothing roll, but I got 20.
Okay, and what's her soul?
7.
She takes 1 soul.
What?
As the fire erupts.
Yeah, you see, when you use, like, wild magic, sometimes it's too much for you, and it eats your
Theurgy-
soul in order to fuel it.
Theurgy draws from yourself. Thaumaturgy, what we do, pulls from everything else around you.
That's not big enough. Anyway, the area immediately underneath him catches fire,
Excellent.
and it does not seem to be bothered by the flames.
Well then.
So
Well,
fire
at least you
works on that
tried.
other thing, not this thing. I'm gonna write that down.
Oh, these two things are different.
Beginning of the turn,
The changeling is not
Me.
the
Rainer.
Do it.
Would I be able to jump on its back?
in the flames.
I mean, you could. There are flames licking up around it.
On,
Also, we only
You
get
don't give them.
there's 3 more rounds worth of the spell, by the way.
oh, slow.
I get 4. No,
No.
mine. You get
No,
4
no, and
rounds
it's
of.
it's moving. This round it'll move at its regular speed.
Okay. Well, I'm just
Because she
thinking
changed spell
because
effects.
if I'm able to
Yeah, I get 4 rounds on
yeah.
there. Lethal.
jump on
How
its
much damage
back
is it supposed to
and
do?
just stab it multiple
It's
times.
lethal. It's
in
going
its
to try to kill him.
back, human back.
Will it actually?
God,
Effective
he has 2
9.
backs. Okay, it's jump on the horse back
Okay.
to stab his
Oh,
human
like
Well,
back.
we'll attempt
Okay.
to
Start
kill
hacking.
its
You
target
can
and
definitely
die
try.
from
I'm
fear.
gonna try that.
What is
Can
what
I use
is your
gymnastics?
yeah, gymnastics first.
Well, gymnastics is rank 12,
Okay.
and that's a 9.
Yep, you made that one.
Okay.
Barely. And now roll to hit. Weapons master is what?
17 right now.
It's ridiculous.
You
That's
did this
ridiculous.
to him. Like I.
You broke
13 or better.
Small tier for
That's still-
the
That's still really.
story.
Which type? Wait, what type of weapons are you hitting with?
My short swords.
Just
I
yeah.
didn't. Okay. I meant like what are they made of?
Whatever.
Oh, I'm
they're
sorry.
made
I'm
Steel.
sorry. I lied. 12 or better.
of. Oh, okay.
13, 12.
Did you allow them to be silver?
Hey.
That's
Yeah, so I was asking if you let me put silver on them or not.
oh,
14.
14 to hit.
Okay, so you hit.
And it's slowed.
And rank of your attack.
AR.
So AR
they're
plus the
both
boost?
4, and then
So you swing with both of them.
yeah. I figured just jump on and then stab both of them into its human back.
So 4 plus boost is what?
One of them is a 2, one of them is a 3 boost.
I thought we wanted
7.
to torture this thing, not kill it.
And he says,
We have to weaken it.
yeah, it's still healthy.
Not for long.
Okay, you actually managed to sink them both, just barely. I mean, you just get like that much of the tips
Spider bites.
into its back. So like, sink.
You have enough to hang on.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hang on now.
Did
You
you,
can stomp
allow
on it
me
next
to
round.
silver your blades or no?
Most likely.
Does the silver have any additional?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
It is not a werewolf, guys.
Okay.
double
And
checking.
then I'm also gonna whisper, stick me to this thing.
Adhere?
I'll try.
She's
Thank
gonna
you.
die trying.
Don't try too hard. We need you for later.
Yuki.
It's my turn?
No, it's Yuki
Yes,
Hana.
ma'am.
Oh, Yuki's turn. My bad. Wrong
Yuki.
name.
Yes.
Wrong name.
Do you
So-
have your huge crossbows ready or no?
Those
No.
went back to the boat.
Those
That's
two left on the
Ah,
boat.
right.
That would have been great.
If you're gonna shoot it, please don't shoot me.
Well, see, I put some green stuff on the tip of the arrows, so
Please don't hit me.
Double one.
I'm going to shoot with my arrows.
Rainer is
and
directly
aim
in her line of shot to
Okay.
hit him.
Yes,
I'm
I
aiming
know.
for the backside.
I am on its
The
backside.
backside.
Wait, the butt or the
Not-
back?
Not here. I'm aiming like here.
Oh,
Oh,
this
the
is
butt.
butt.
Yeah,
His
I wish
butt.
we could like put your mini on it,
Yeah.
but you
I
know.
mean, you could probably lay
Don't
me
think-
across it.
Is it supposed to be bigger than that?
No, that's the
That's
size,
the size?
it is
Okay, gotcha.
for right now.
I mean,
Okay, we
that's-
have 13.
Okay.
Does it even nick it?
What is your weapons master or
Uh,
agility?
I have agility to 10.
Oh no, 15. Gloves.
Gloves.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
And I'm sorry, you're shooting what?
Bow.
A bow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think,
And
what
what
else
did you roll?
13.
13. Okay.
I put Milky Mangrove on it. It causes temporary blindness
If
and
it
can
works.
result in death.
If a changeling has anatomy.
So hopefully I don't hit you.
What is the AR of the arrow?
Light arrows.
8?
Down. Light
So
arrows.
the bow,
Oh.
and then it adds a boost of what to the bow?
AR is
1.
adds
So
1.
9.
Yeah, what's the AR of the bow?
8.
8 plus 1.
Mhm.
9.
I have it backwards. Sorry.
10. Okay. And, okay, the arrow actually hits but doesn't pierce its flank as it sort of skitters off of it.
Oh,
Here,
it doesn't
Lorena.
even cut.
Does it
Oh,
cut it
Lord.
off? Does it cut it off? Oh.
Hi.
Okay, good. Yeah, it doesn't come you, it goes the opposite direction.
Yay!
Sorry, you're so close that, there's a chance that if it doesn't, as it
I'm
slides
sorry.
off, it could have got
Oh.
You see his pink hair shake.
Poof!
Don't kill me.
It goes poof.
Next is Umaya.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go I'm going like that, and I'm gonna I want an exhaustion on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can do that.
Okay, roll. What is the rank again? 7?
I just up that to 9.
Oh, 9. Oh, see, that's why I ask these questions.
Ooh, if,
Okay, so 10 or better.
wait. If the arrow landed near you, you could totally try and stab it with
Uh,
the
that
On
was a
top
12.
of it.
12.
Yeah, but if you get
Okay, and
The arrow has some good poison on it. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
well, I'm kind of.
He's in a great spot
Yeah.
where it probably cannot grab him.
Unless it
Oh,
morphs
it
its
has a
body
tail.
the other
Okay,
way
guys.
around.
It has that tail.
what were you trying to make it?
Exhausted.
Okay, so it seems to be you're on it, and your weight seems to be slowing it down a little bit. It seems to be
And it's already slow.
getting tired. No, the slow failed.
No, the slow.
Oh, the slow
when
fail.
she
failed.
changed,
Oh.
when
Into
she
the
changed
fire.
her spell effect to fire, the slow went away.
Which is fine, because I tried to hurt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this might make it
Just Steve.
stay a
I
certain
have a
thing.
second
Oh right,
attack.
sorry. Second attack.
It's okay. I'm then going to I want to throw my sword.
Please don't hit me.
We do know.
no,
he's-
add it like its legs. I'm small.
Yeah, I know. What is your
I'm real
agility
bad at
or
these.
weapons master?
7.
7, and that's the modified because
Yes.
of the sword.
Mhm.
Okay, you need a 17 or better.
Yeah, I don't.
You just lost your nice sword.
This is the one that returns to me.
Oh. Oh. Wait. There's a return one too.
Yep.
Just a sword
That's a
with
19.
19. Okay, you hit. Now let's see if it does anything. What is the AR of the sword?
That I have that written down. Sorry. It's long fang. My AR is a 4.
Plus
Boosted boost 2, so 6.
6. Okay, so you throw it. It sort of, you see it. You're throwing it. It's going sideways like this. It hits the legs, but doesn't seem to do anything, and then it reappears on your
Dang it.
side.
So we got a problem.
Oh, I hit it.
No fire, no silver.
Okay, and I'm
No
still
weapons.
holding
Well,
the fear on it
that-
because
Yep.
my ultra mushroom is just a
Okay.
skill,
Yep.
so it should be exhausted
That's
and
just-
scared.
I
Yep.
got lucky.
Okay,
spells
that was. Now it's just Steve's turn. So, guys, what do you want Just Steve to do?
Well,
He still doesn't have a lot to do other than
Mr. Smiley, but I'm on
No.
top of it.
Not necessarily Mr. Smiley. We have
Mr.
Mr.
Frowny.
Frowny.
Yeah, but those are claymores, so we have to lead it.
We don't want him
Yeah.
dead. Well,
It's all based on positioning. If he gets close and right in front of it, then that's a pretty good
I
shot.
think he'd want to be behind it though.
But he can't get.
I mean,
behind it.
he's carrying a crossbow as well, I believe. It's not on here, but I thought he grabbed it from the ship.
He didn't have crossbows.
No, he did not.
Okay.
He had
well,
one in the cart, but he left it in the cart.
He left. That's highly unfortunate.
He had fishing poles, swords, and longbows on the boat. Majority fishing poles, except for the two, three that got disassembled.
Maybe. No, he's not very strong. He is unstrong even.
Just Steve is not a fighter.
No.
No, just Steve is not a fighter.
But he
Or a
can make
runner.
stuff.
Yeah, but he not during combat really.
I'm just saying.
I was gonna say he could lift up a rock.
In his point of view, this might be the perfect opportunity to test out his new creation.
So does chat have anything to say? You guys
I can't see
it.
it.
Sorry.
Does chat have
No.
anything to say about what Just Steve might do?
Not
Not
die.
that I can see.
Best I can guess is not die.
We should have had Not Steve set up a few of Mr. Frownies.
Not Steve.
Not Steve.
Yep.
Different
No.
campaign. Pulling in not Steve.
You mean Just Steve?
No, not Steve.
I don't think that's him. I don't think that's him.
From Recipes for Disaster. Steve,
Oh.
not Steve.
Yeah, Steve and not Steve. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, it took me a few moments to
It's okay.
understand what
I
you were
remember not
saying.
Steve.
He failed his recall.
Actually, I never saw not Steve.
Not Steve.
I only saw Steve.
Who was Not Steve?
Steve is, or not Steve was Steve's other side.
Who's not Steve?
It
There
was
was-
not in this group.
It was Steve.
It was a
and
different
not Steve
game.
in Recipe for Disaster.
Was I in that one?
Steve got
No, it
Jed's-
was before you got.
Oh,
It was
got
before
involved.
he came, but
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what do you want him to do then? Since Chad is not saying anything.
I think we need him to try and
He's-
shoot something.
I'd say set up
No.
that.
I think we want him to go around him and set up.
What I think he could do would be set up
brownies.
a trap or a claymore, and we can try to lead it towards that. That sounds smart.
Do you want him to run this way or this way? Toward Cat?
Probably that
Towards
way
Cat.
because. Oh yeah, did Cat?
What's his movement?
Cat hasn't had
He
time
is
yet.
the same as everyone else.
What's the 5 square then?
No, I forgot to even roll for his initiative.
Oh,
We're gonna throw him there for now. So he's gonna start going toward Cat to start.
maybe like set up a trap like right here.
I don't know how far he can move. But...
That's his goal, but yeah.
Cat would actually be going before Just Steve, but he's holding his because I didn't have him in the initiative round.
He
Perfect.
wasn't aware.
We hit him too well.
You hit him from me. What the heck?
Okay.
We hit him from the camera too.
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be terrible. I mean, at least it's not a spider anymore. I feel better that it's not a spider. I'd rather like deal with a huge giant thing.
I'd
a
rather
weird
go with the
chimera
spider.
than a spider.
Spider I can pierce with an arrow really easily.
So you're having him do what?
He's gonna run to try and get behind the thing.
He gets about halfway.
I think.
Then he's gonna use his attack to also run.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna move twice. Oh, 5 more squares. Not that far. Try and estimate 5 squares.
About there, I'd say.
He's gonna
Onto the brick
hop
wall
the
or
wall. He's gonna
off
hop
the
the
wall?
wall and start laying things.
He's gonna
probably,
lay
like,
right
here.
there, mostly out of the way.
If we can lay like a wire across here and get him to play something that triggers there.
Good luck.
A nice bleed trap maybe, or bludgeoning trap. Anything.
Are Mr. Frownies tripwire traps, or are they like fuse?
It could be
traps?
however he wants, because he does have the survival skill.
Mhm.
So go ahead and someone roll his survival for us.
Hey.
Well, you know,
No, you're playing Just Steve.
got it. A 9.
Should have had me roll.
Should have been
Told
you.
you.
You've been rolling real well.
His survival is 4.
Nope, that would have just been a 10.
Better than a 9.
Hey, it's a 9.
Save.
Also a 9.
Hey,
This was
right.
not meant to be rolled high.
8.
Yeah, this was not meant to be rolled high.
The consensus is he rolled that
Oh,
much.
hey, that was a
You
9.
rolled how much?
9.
9.
9. Okay, so by consensus, he was
Nine,
not meant to
nine.
roll that high. Got it. I understand the thing now. Okay, so he starts wiring up a trap where he's at to go across that area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck making it go there, but
Okay, and it's the changeling's turn.
Uh-oh.
Is this my spell still affecting it?
Yeah. So at the end of the round, I'll roll again. So just remind me at the end of the round after Hector goes.
Does
Okay.
cat
'cause
have
it's,
any...
it's trying to kill him.
Yeah, I know. You'll make another roll on it at the end of the round.
Does-
Actually, I'll just apply the same amount of damage each round.
Okay, cool.
Does cat's weapons do anything
I mean, you don't
useful?
know. You don't know. He hasn't gone. This round he's holding.
And the exhaustion too, right?
Great.
So it is going to attack you because you're on its back.
Can
Okay.
it reach?
It's going to swing
course.
tiredly at you.
So
It's not
I
gonna
need
come
you to
to
make
its
a agility roll.
Oh,
Can I
that's
use
not gonna be hard.
gymnastics?
No.
Oh. It's the same, I guess.
Your agility's boosted pretty high though.
Yeah, it's a 12. 14.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
So you're able to keep your footing literally as it starts changing. Its torso twists around to face you, and as it does, its whole form changes, and you see the body ahead of you become the top of a mouth as it turns into this
What
A
the?
skeleton dragon?
and starts flying straight up
Oh,
with you
Lord.
in its mouth.
Wait,
Yeah.
And
I'm,
you're like you're 1 foot on one jaw, the other foot on the other jaw,
I'm
as
sideways.
it's trying to. No, you're doing the splits.
Yeah, I'm doing the splits.
And I'm like, my spells!
Goodbye, guys!
And then it
I
starts
didn't
closing
even have
its
to
mouth.
throw him.
Oh, my strength.
Total physical.
Oh, God. 5.
What's it gonna do? Plummet?
Can I use my swords to try to keep its jaws, like,
Hold on.
You can try.
Open?
open? Yeah.
So is this supposed to be undead dragon or an actual dragon?
It looks just like that.
Okay,
Undead
perfect.
dragon. Actually, it's a wyvern.
You can cut off its tongue.
So
No,
as it's flying up, it closes its mouth. Did your armor have any health left in it?
Oh, yeah, my armor's still got full health.
Oh, good. You take 7.
Oh, Lord.
As its
Wait.
jaws close
How
on
many
your
health
legs.
does the armor have?
Dead.
Oh,
the
hey,
armor's
good.
gone.
Yeah, but how much did it have?
It had 4, so I take 3.
Yuki, eat me at the
As
dragon!
it flies up higher. Now we do need to
be
have this.
Oh, it gets its initiative roll before I do. I was hoping to do a run and jump.
Yeah, I don't
And
think...
try to bounce. Can you bounce rain around it at all?
No.
I don't think so.
No,
We're
it's
just gonna
not.
have to assume that's not gonna stand very nice. We might just have to play make believe here.
Oh, wait, almost had it.
The dwarf asked to
Don't
be
touch
eaten.
the
Did anybody
table.
hear that, though?
Do not touch the.
Table.
I'm sorry! I set up!
Okay.
Ah.
You know, can we just leave it? Just.
Here, lay it flat like that. And wider surface.
Oh, that's better.
Nope, not really.
No, it's because you have to push the...
Push
You
it
have to
more
push
towards
it.
me. There you go.
Short
But it
arms
rocks.
Over here, okay.
Okay, there we go.
It's an uneven
Uh,
surface.
That dragon rocks.
As it's flying up with you in its mouth.
She's of the same sentiment. I pun too much. It hurts her heart.
It's not very punny.
It wasn't very
That's
funny.
the
Okay,
problem. It's
Willika.
pretty funny. It's just
What did you-
That's the problem.
Oh,
It's not the way
stick
that she
to
wants
it?
it to.
Yeah, I'm stuck to it, all right.
No, you're stuck to so you're in its mouth and it closes and then you hear in your head
Oh no.
as you see it as you feel it trying to struggle to open its mouth and it's like
Stuck.
Well,
That's
guess it can't bite me again.
It might be able to burn you off it.
Don't
Fly
give it
flamethrower.
ideas!
Shut the fuck up.
It's just, it burned this whole city to the
I was
ground.
gonna say in
I
the
will
mouth
throw
is-
my dice at you.
Okay. That was Willika. Torvald.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
run
just
out
don't
and
do
I'm
the
like,
thing.
where
I
did?
know what I'm gonna
Oh.
I know what I have to do.
Crap.
I don't
It-
have.
At this point, it is about 15 feet in the air.
That's a little beyond me, I think.
Its head is 15 feet in the air. It's actually that was a good
Oh,
idea. to
so
put
it's
it
not
sideways.
even,
So it is literally as tall as it is right there.
Oh, okay.
That'll be nice.
How high is
perfect.
it?
Its head is 15
its
feet
head
in the
is
air.
15 feet in the air.
Can I jump?
Well-
From where you're at, there's nothing really to jump to.
You're
So
far
I'm gonna
away.
hop
You're
over
The dragon.
quite a ways away.
Umaya,
Well, with her,
and then I'm gonna try and.
with
She'd
her
have to
power
have a
running.
running jump, and she's not running.
So I'm not much of a jumper. Underneath it, is it in range of me?
Well, you're almost 7 feet tall.
I'm pretty tall,
I
and
mean,
I have a
you-
long arm,
I have
full
a
arm.
pole arm.
I mean,
but
yeah,
like,
you might be able to hook its leg, its foot, or its tail.
If
You
you,
might
can
be able to
grab
hit
it down,
part of
I
it.
can get on it.
I'm gonna make an attempt to you give her a swing, but
Okay.
I'm first going to enter a fury.
Okay,
Not again.
that helps.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it
does.
Okay, so
Yeah,
what
it
is
does.
your
I would-
weapons master?
That makes it a 9 with a fury.
There you go. And so you only need a 17 to hit it.
Only I got this. God, 14's good, but it's not good enough.
Well, so that's between, and so it is in the range. High or low?
I always go low.
Yeah, no. So you swing up, and you're just barely. It's just barely out of range as your halberd misses.
Okay.
You have one attack, right?
Only the one. But as I swing, I'm like, Rainer, get me up there!
What?
He's magic.
He does crazy, incredible things. He
Yeah, pretty much.
Pain! That's it right now. It's just pain!
replace us.
What do you do? I've already marked off its damage,
I'm,
and I'll explain. it
Perfect.
now.
I'm in its mouth like a
I'm
hornet.
gonna run up to here
I was going to
Okay.
teleport out of it.
if I can and try and
Switches.
jump onto it. And I'll use my action to do that.
Maybe
Okay,
not.
make your
If I have to.
agility.
Okay. And I have my Goodfellas boon out, as
Okay.
well as my my wolf head dagger
Okay.
in my hands, and 13.
Okay, so you're able to do it, and you could even attack in the process or as you're landing.
Yeah,
on
I'd
it.
like to stab it in the back.
Okay, so you're gonna try to stab it.
That's
in
what I
the
do. I stab it in the back.
back. See if you
I'm
can
not
actually
even gonna
put you
try.
on it. Like lay you down on
This
its
is
back.
getting like Jenga level.
I know,
just-
right? I'm just curious if you can. This would be fun. Yes. Okay, so roll to hit it. What is your agility or weapons master, whichever's higher?
7, and I'm gonna boost the weapons master with
Oh,
all
right.
4.
Right. So, so weapons master was 7.
Yeah, but
Plus
11.
4 is 11. Okay.
Why don't you try using the daggers first?
I'm going to, just stab it with the
16 or better.
Goodfellas boon, and that's a 17.
Okay.
I scratched it, guys.
Total. What's the AR of the daggers?
It's 3. I don't have any to boost.
No, the boost. It boosts all of it.
Oh, it does.
All of those.
But I used all 4
That's nice.
into
What
the
about
It boosts
agility.
all equally.
Is that the
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So 3 plus 4 is
7.
7.
And I just attack with that. Do I get attack with both daggers or just one?
I'll give it a plus 1. So you're at an 8 damage.
Okay.
And it literally, it's like it just sort of deflects off the bones
Oh, okay.
of the beast as you land on its back.
Great. I don't know what I'm
between
gonna
its
do now.
wings. Okay.
If I can get to its rib cage.
So Umaya, what you're seeing, because no one else can see the spell effect, is that right?
Yes.
It's just you.
And it. But
And
yeah.
it, but yeah. So you see the darkness as it, the dark shapes. One of them, the bigger looming thing, gets even bigger. You see the darkness it's towering like 20 feet in front of it. It's just this huge form, and you see a huge battle axe coming down, and it screams. You guys hear the scream. You're going for no reason, but it can't open
after
its
I
mouth.
stab it.
And you guys see me going like
Yeah,
this
it's
at
just
it.
you, and
I
it
feel
goes,
awesome.
I think they might be able to
because
see
it can't
the.
open its mouth. And,
They can see. So what?
Can't be bit again.
They can see shadows around it, but they can't make out what they are.
Yeah, so you guys can see like there's just weird, fleeting dark shapes
looks
in
like
the sunlight
fog,
that shouldn't be
essentially.
there.
It's already dark. What are you guys talking
They
about?
can't tell what it is, and but they can see
Yeah, yeah.
shadows.
Like I said, it's daylight. Normally the shadows wouldn't be there, but you see these fleeting shadows, and there's this huge dark spot in front of it.
So it brought down an axe on it.
Yeah.
And
Big axe.
I'd be afraid too.
This is awesome.
And it's the new round.
I in fact did nothing to
Round
it,
3.
but it feels like I did.
Rainer.
Is the
What's the
exhaustion
stuff?
still working on it too? By the
What?
way?
Yeah.
Is the exhaustion
Yeah.
working on it?
Well, I somehow hit it.
It
with my
just somehow I
swords.
rolled like a 20 to get it. Anyway, what?
Can I somehow hit it with my swords?
I mean, yeah, you are. I mean, it's a big head,
Okay, I'm
and
gonna
you're
just
in its mouth.
stab at it. Just-
Okay. Yeah, you get a bonus because it's like it can't really move away from you.
And then I
What
still
is
have my
your weapons
17.
master?
17.
So normally you need that. You need a 7 or better to hit it with your swords.
Oh boy. Oh
Oh.
boy.
Boy.
10 plus 6 plus 9.
That's
16,
that's
25?
25.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5 columns. What is your
15
AR?
plus 10. 25.
My AR, 4, and then they're boosted by one of them's boosted by 2, one of them's boosted by 3.
So what's the highest?
3. Oh, 7.
7 plus 8. Okay. Okay. Versus 5 columns, right? Oh wait, this form's there.
Are you tired?
She's dead.
Okay.
She's alive
You bring them in, and you actually are able to. How are you attacking? Are you slicing across?
figure
Are you
I'd just-
doing spin and
just-
stab?
Just stabbing straight down into it, like spinning and stabbing.
So you spin it and stab, and the swords actually sink in about halfway to the bone, and it starts freeing up some of the
Wait, I thought it is bone.
some of the bone around it. It's like you see the cracks go across, and it opens its mouth because you're able to break off some of its teeth. It's like, "Ah!"
Oh, look, shadows.
And you fall out.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck to it.
And
Yeah,
I'm going like
stuck to
this.
the bottom teeth.
It can't open its mouth.
It just opened its mouth.
Oh, it just opened. Yeah,
You freed the top
yeah,
jaw.
welcome.
Now it's just gonna gum you to
Now she's
death.
gonna go like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
A nice fiery
Um,
belch.
Next
Uh-oh.
is
Willica.
Yuki.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
Oh, lordy.
Put a little bubble around me. That's probably a shield or something. Do something. Yeah.
We're gonna die.
Okay.
So, chat, you guys get to, if you want, figure out what Willica will do on her turn. Just
She
throwing that out there for you guys.
Oh.
Yukihara.
I ran and jumped.
Okay. Where you jump and then run and jump?
Super Mario?
So, what's your rank of
Can't say
running?
anymore.
Going this way. I have a rank of 7.
7. So, you can go 50 feet, which is
A lot.
10 of those. So,
That's less than 10.
Am I by the? Am
It's
I close enough to get to the dragon to jump high?
2, 3, 4, 5 ish.
He's doing a graph.
6. Yoink.
I'm gonna go more toward in the front. I'm aiming for its chest, actually.
7. You can
Are you trying to jump up?
you can
onto it?
try to jump up onto it.
We're gonna do. I'm gonna go for like trying to grab the ribs.
Okay.
That's my
Roll.
10.
Okay. So you
That's a weapon.
jump and you just barely miss its ribs, but you grab its tail.
Ha ha ha! Oh fuck! Tails aren't good. Tails aren't good. You don't take a creature's tail.
So you're holding the tail. You still get an attack.
Oh,
You've got some pretty good animalistic weaponry.
can I try and like? Trying to think what an attack is.
Bite it.
Bite it. Use your claws.
Yeah.
You're holding on and
I'm gonna try and bite it.
Okay. So you grab the tail and bite. Very cat-like thing to do. I'm just saying. Okay. What is your agility?
10.
Well, plus
Plus 5.
5.
15.
Right. I'm going
Okay.
to look at this
You
box
need
that's next.
a 11 or better.
Go ahead. 11.
11.
Okay. What is the rank of your animalistic weaponry?
That is a 6.
Okay. So you get the same effect as you would if you were chewing on a bone.
Give me a
You're
bone.
and that's about it. You don't seem to leave any teeth impressions.
Okay.
But yeah,
That's fine.
it does have a unique flavor.
Not good.
It's not a good flavor.
Oh, darn.
it tastes of rot and of
Char.
dirt
probably.
and
Well, I'm on it. That's
so
my
she's
goal.
had one of those bones, like right up next to it from that last fight. Like, is there any similarity?
no.
No.
It's a totally different.
That,
it's a
that was
unique.
a squealy.
It's a unique rotten
Oh,
bone
okay.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
completely unique. Completely unique.
I'm not taking your guys' advice when it comes to fighting on things anymore.
Okay, so we've got
It
that.
had claws.
That was Yuki. Next is Cat. He comes walking around.
Walking.
Does he have a
La, la,
bow?
la, la.
Is he
No.
useful?
He's got his dagger and his sword out. He looks at that. Actually, instead of around it, put him up on the top
He wanted to kill me, and now that it's a dragon,
even
he
fit.
refuses.
if you can balance him. Otherwise, he's just up there.
unlikely.
He's up there.
Whatever.
He's made of metal. He's not gonna balance.
He's up on the top,
I can't
and
see
he
that.
he looks at it. So he gets a smile on his face. You guys hear him say, "Anytime now," and that's his turn.
What? Useless.
He also has.
This
a
is
pixie
supposed
in
to
his
be my
pocket.
king?
Okay, so that was him.
All the
Maya.
awesome he does is in fact just the pixie in his pocket.
I'm watching everything and I'm gonna. This is my life now.
Yeah.
Torvald,
I'm attached to the
when you
table.
can, throw me on top of it,
Aye.
and I'm holding both my actions until I'm on
Okay.
top of the thing.
Okay.
I didn't get to throw the dwarf this time.
Nope. Somebody else does.
Oh,
Enjoy the
just so
power.
left out. Okay, next is
I'll
Just
do the-
Steve. So,
Morning.
Just Steve, this round will finish laying his trap across there
Okay.
Somebody
as
bonks
he
him over.
feels useless. He's like,
Why am I
direct it over here!
Pull it down to the ground.
Point it out here.
I don't think I have a choice in the matter.
And it's its turn.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, there's a creature on its tail, a creature in its
Good
mouth,
luck.
and back.
And,
getting
and
fraught.
2 people behind it at its feet.
I wonder if we can just turn into a rock and crush us all.
I need
give
you
ideas.
2
I love
that are
giving
on
bad
it,
ideas.
3 that are on it,
Yeah.
to roll agility rolls.
Perfect.
Gymnastics doesn't help.
You're stuck to it.
Your gymnastics is your agility roll.
Does my boost for agility apply to my agility?
Yes.
Cool. 18.
No, it doesn't add to your agility
Oh.
roll, it adds to your agility.
14 agility of total of 9 then.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
10.
That's a +4.
What'd you roll?
Okay.
14
And my agility's a 12.
agility of 9.
So it moves its head back and forth, and you actually feel the weird sensation of the bones
Yeah.
shifting, and you guys see all of it compressing farther and farther down, and you lose your grip on the tail as it vanishes from your hand.
Oh, the tail vanishes though.
And the whole thing gets smaller and smaller, and you fall because you can't hold on to the wings of a bird, and you fall to the ground. You take a health from hitting the ground a little awkwardly, and you were able to land correctly, and so are you.
Okay, perfect. So this is not even anymore.
Yep, it's. You see it, and it's a bird,
It's
and
a
it
canary.
flies, and I need you guys to pick a number.
I can't be
between
thrown anymore. Can I get my reaction?
4, 5. Hold on.
6.
6, 7. Pick a number between 1 and 7.
7.
4.
3.
1.
6.
Steve's 2.
Steve's 2, and
Cat.
Cat is whatever number you guys didn't pick.
Sure.
7.
5.
I picked 7.
Okay, 5. 4. Who is 4?
Me.
You.
Yeah.
And you see the
Behind
bird
me.
flying,
I want to move.
and then it changes.
Into.
And falls. And that's where it's going to
Hey, it's a rock.
On me?
Yep.
Nice, Michael.
Hey.
Agility?
Thanks.
It's-
7.
Michael, you need
Now,
to
you
learn to
can
just
give
be
up your
quiet.
attack, one of your attacks, to try to dodge.
I was holding them.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's be fair here.
That's
I was
why-
holding them.
That's why you have the chance. You see it, and it morphs into something that is falling
You're the one
directly
that
at you.
said.
This is a
Yeah, I'm
situation
gonna
of false
dodge it.
causality.
Nope.
It didn't turn into a rock because I said it.
Yes,
did.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
I'm gonna try to dodge it.
I think
Okay.
he was inspired.
So roll
Just
a
learn
dodge.
to keep your
He
mouth
already
shut.
had a rock.
Are you dodging
Okay.
into the building or under
First,
Torvald?
you closed my favorite crate shop.
Well,
You
we'll
lost
find
my
out in a minute.
tacos.
Okay. I'm just.
Just
Now
roll
you
your
stop
dodge.
to rock
Frodo
on
Jones
people.
is next.
What is your agility?
She already closed.
7.
She did?
She had to close shop. For.
That's a 33.
No. Stop taking away my loves. I never mentioned this world, but Guardian Grapes was one of
So
them.
for the effect of it hitting you, you're gonna have an effective 14 agility for it to hit you. That's what the dodge does. Is it basically whatever the effect winds up being, you rolled amazing, so there's a higher effect. So when I'm attacking you, I have to go against a 14 agility.
Okay. Cool.
That was a big rock.
And that means it needs a 17 or better to hit you.
Oh boy.
11.
I'm very small.
However, you are in the same area.
Yeah.
High or low?
Very, very tiny.
I like low.
Low fails.
Never.
Agility?
Every time.
I believe it's a 6 with my fury.
Okay, so it needs a 8 or better to hit you.
Crunch.
Total physical?
7.
Are you adding its exhaustion to it?
Yeah, well, for this attack, there's no exhaustion.
Oh, it's just
either.
dropping, right?
Yeah.
This is gravity. Oh,
Let's
the
try this
gravity
down
of this
B.
planet is exhausting.
Okay, 5 health.
Oof. I think that finishes off my armor.
So I've obviously moved
Yeah,
the
it
other way
does.
than he did
Yep,
then.
you dodge this way, it lands here.
That's a Vanderhop. I mean, never.
Since I'm no longer being thrown at it, can I use my second attack now?
Yes.
Ow.
Wow, this is.
I can't stack it, you guys stack it.
What am I trying to
I
stack?
can't reach. It's on top of Torvald.
Okay.
Does it
Yeah,
have a face
it's on me
at all?
horns.
It has a face.
Yes.
It's like a frog face.
Where
right?
But
is
you
its
can't really
face?
it's like literally
It's face down. Is
yep,
it face down?
landed face down
Dang it!
on Torvald.
That's not what I
Is
wanted.
it a rock creature or would you call it a
Aw,
frog
they're
creature?
snuggling.
I would call it whatever it says on the bottom of that thing.
Cool.
It says Vanderhob.
Rock
It's a
toad.
Banderhub.
It's a Vanderhob. It's straight out of D&D. There's his face.
It is. That's why I recognized what it looked like.
Yeah, hold it up to the
So it
camera
has
so
a
people can see it.
super thick mouth. I can't see any of its mouth.
You can't see any of its mouth.
Dang it! That was my plan.
Nom 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 nom.
No!
I'm making a list of things it transforms into, so you guys can
Leave me
keep
alone.
fighting.
Minotaur doesn't taste good.
Okay, then
Probably.
for
Hopefully.
now can I use my movement to get around? Can I get to Rainer?
So your movement is a 4, I believe, right?
My movement.
Instead of 5?
Where's that written?
On the top.
Movement. It's 5. Standard 5.
Still
I
5?
was gonna jump it.
You
Because
can
I'm
get
half.
on top of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you can go 30 feet, or sorry, 50 feet.
That's a lot.
Oh, sorry, 30 feet, which
You
is
could
6.
web it down.
Can I
Six,
make it to Rainer?
6 squares. Rainer is
If you
far
go
away.
around,
Too far away?
You could get, even if you go over it, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, you can get to Rainer.
going
Oh,
over it.
going over it, make an agility roll.
You could web it down, so that way it's...
Well, I'm debating if it's going to be webbed on top of him.
That doesn't sound great.
That's the
He
problem.
has his own weapon. He can do
It just destroyed his armor, though.
I mean, you guys don't
Okay.
know what destroyed the
Yeah.
armor. You just know you heard the sound of metal
I
being
mean,
crushed
I
as it landed on
saw
top of the Minotaur.
smash.
Ooh,
Ow.
Hmm.
5 plus my 7 agility.
Okay, so you don't get to Rainer. You get, as you're climbing up and trying to jump, you fall and slide. You're down there.
Everybody
Okay, then
touch-
instead of doing what I wanted to do,
You're like sliding down on your
I'm
back.
like,
Ah!
shit, I'm gonna reach into my bag,
It's slimy.
and, I have manacles, I'm gonna put it on its legs.
Okay, roll. What's your agility?
Currently 7.
Okay, you need a 11 or better.
There's doubles.
Double twos is better than double ones.
Yes. That'll do it. Okay, so that's gonna be a 13.
Oh, what?
13?
13. Okay, yeah. So you successfully put one of the manacles around one of its legs.
Okay.
Okay.
What you doing?
Just Steve. Bring it over here!
Please!
Oh, what do you guys want him to do? I mean, he's tempted to use Mr. Smiley.
That would kill us all.
Yeah, that would hit all of us.
I mean, what if he threw it at someone and tried to get him to shove it down their throat?
We'd have to light it still, and then get away from the explosion.
But
Because that's explosions.
How much movement does he have?
Toss one!
He's got the
5.
same movement as everyone else.
So can he just get up to it and tie? How many
Oh,
Mr. Frownies does he have?
He's going to try to shove a Mr. Smiley up
Up
his
its ass.
sphincter.
Well, how about
yeah,
Mr. Frowny?
I don't know if he can get there.
Which one's stronger, though?
He can get. I think he can get there.
He's on his way!
John,
Yeah, you can get to
I
there.
can grab the orc.
It
according
doesn't-
to his knowledge, which is stronger?
He doesn't know
They do
yet. He
different
hasn't
things.
tested the new one.
He hasn't tested the
new
Mr.
one.
Frowny yet.
Does he want to?
Not
No.
with us
No?
on it!
Okay. So he wants to do the big
So
fiery one.
he's going to go there. In fact, he'll use the rest of his movement to get all the way to it. The rest of it, his attack. He's not going to do an attack this round.
Does he
He'll
see
just
the
get all the way up
sphincter?
to it.
Okay. He has located his
And
target.
it's now the creature's turn.
There is no sphincter.
It is on top of me. Howdy, sir.
Okay.
If it was some dog creature, we would have a much bigger problem.
We have yet to scratch it.
He scratched
Like
it.
round 5.
It does not like the magic I did.
You feel it moving on you, and you feel this weird sensation as slime is literally covering you as you're crushed under this thing, and it shifts and turns and shifts again. And I need all of you to roll perception.
I'm staring at it.
It's gooey.
I'm hiding behind a corner. Hey, that's not bad.
That's decent. That's good. That's a
30.
17.
What?
17 plus my eyes.
Okay.
18 and
I'm
astute.
also technically holding on
18
to it with the
plus
manacle.
And your astute
I know.
helps too.
7
Yeah,
with
I don't have a
Oh,
stew.
you
I just have
okay.
enhanced eyes.
Perfect.
As far as you see, it vanishes. What'd you roll?
What?
10.
Okay. As far as you see, it vanishes. You got all of this goo all over you. You can't see straight.
Do I feel its weight on me
No.
still?
So you just
Okay.
feel it all just morphing and getting smaller, and then it's gone.
Okay.
18 and
With
astute.
astute.
17 plus enhanced.
30.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys see it getting smaller and smaller. You see this really small, like
Gnat.
really small insect just go flying straight up, and you're tracking it.
I'm gonna point at it too.
I mean, you lose sight of it after
Oh.
it goes like 5 feet, 10
Oh,
feet
man.
up. Same as you. As you see it, and you see it just
Is it
vanishing.
shiny?
Because it's a gnat. As it gets
Yeah.
farther, you
Okay.
can't see
It's
it.
not shiny.
You, dude, you've got it. You can see it.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Chuck that short sword.
Pocket.
Chuck one of those short swords.
No.
It has the
Get
defense
rid
of
of
a
the
gnat.
monster. Get rid of the monster.
And you do see the I mean, you guys, the shadows don't seem to even be able to follow it at this point.
Fire.
The shadows can't see it.
Freeze it. Like-
Okay. So
Solid.
Willika,
Yeah, freeze it. Like
No
solid,
summoning
like
a giant
in ice.
like fly
Just-
swatter or anything.
I don't know where it is. I can't sense it.
Oh, God. Allow
So
me to
you
do
get-
it.
You get an attack. Nope.
You're good with that bow.
Dang.
You're good with that bow.
Oh, God. You know how hard it would be to hit it with a bow? Especially since my weapons master would go down since I don't have my swords out at that point.
I
So-
mean, you can
Throw a
one of your
sword.
swords.
yeah, I don't get my sword. Oh. Well, if I bring the sword back to me. Chuck the sword at it.
Okay.
There you
Wait,
go.
but-
I don't want to be
Not
like, those weren't returning.
Like that his
I
voice.
checked those.
7 or better.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my.
Come on.
That's
better.
13.
13.
Who's?
Ouch.
I hope it has the defense rating of a gnat.
Unfortunately,
Oh God.
One eye.
Okay. You throw the sword. You actually see it flying through the air, spinning as it slices through the gnat's wings, and you see the gnat fall. And roll a perception roll to see if you can track where it falls. Because it wasn't just going straight up; it went up and then started moving like a gnat
16
does.
plus 8
Jesus.
plus
Those
13.
dice are outlawed.
16 plus 8 plus 13.
Yeah. So you
That's
see
so-
where the gnat falls,
Okay.
Where's
and
it fall?
you guys see him throw his sword,
37.
and his sword
37.
comes flying back to him. Like you see it go, and then.
That worked.
and you
Yours
hear in
are
your head-
returning too.
You hear in your head,
You're welcome. I'll give you like extra rations.
I'm hungry.
Here, just there's a piece of jerky already.
Me too.
He sticks a piece of jerky in his pocket under his armor. And
The
or through a hole in the
armor's
armor.
destroyed.
Oh, that's right,
yeah.
through one of the holes in the armor.
I don't have to worry about you being tracked anymore.
Well, it's not.
Oh, no.
Well,
It's not shredded.
Yeah.
It's
It's not
just
shredded.
not
It's just.
working.
It's not. It's not.
It's not useful.
It's in pieces. a bit.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you do?
Where is it?
It's on the ground, over here.
What's by me?
Oh wow, it flew
Can I
far.
throw it again? Just. I don't have an attack again.
No.
You don't have another
We
attack.
have movement.
You're
You have
pointing
movement,
at
and
it.
you can tell other people
Can I-
where it is.
And besides that,
I'm
your
gonna move
character is
closer.
pointing anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna move closer and just like, guys, it's right here.
Hey guys, right here,
I didn't know he had movement.
Yeah, he hasn't moved yet. Okay. It's right here. And that was.
Can I move like not all the way to
Can
it,
he
but
just
like
can he walk
Yeah, you
past
can-
it
you can
and
put
over
yourself
it and
closer.
step on it?
no, can I not move closer?
Oh, if
I
you
mean,
step
you
on
can
it,
move
it'll
wherever
set
you
it.
want
Okay.
in
You
that
can turn to a
distance. I was
pole.
just showing you the max distance you could go.
Or something.
So where is it right now?
just-
Like,
It's like at your feet.
oh, back up.
How
a
come he
bit.
didn't just step on it?
Back me
That's
up to
movement.
like where the head of Riley is. Yeah.
Alright.
Yep, right there.
Guys, even
Torvald.
pointing. I'm getting up and shaking myself, wipe the sludge out of my eyes. Where is it?
Right there. You see me point? I'm pointing.
I'm gonna trying. I'm gonna head over to where.
Roll perception roll.
Yeah, I'm good at those.
That is
12.
decent.
High or low?
Low.
No, you like get over there and
No
you
lows
just you
today.
can't see it. We're gonna end the round with you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I'd like to move my whole movement towards that direction.
Okay.
And take a look at what's.
So you can move 6.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, roll a perception roll as you
Where?
get there.
I mean, I'm pointing in the area.
You said you moved right, right? So go ahead and move your guy
13.
over there. Oh, never mind. You're right by him. No. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of.
What?
13.
I know you have astute. High or low?
Look for a gnat.
Hi.
Yeah, you don't see anything, and that's where we're going to end it for
Guys,
today.
I don't see anything.
So,
It's gonna turn to a mole or something and dig a hole and then gone. Or a worm. It's
so
gonna be-
thank you guys for watching. This is a great spot to end it. And yeah, thank you for readjusting that. Appreciate that. I stole your guys' cameras. So I do want to say a quick thank you to Dragon Gem, Hairball for being such awesome people. I also want to say thank you to Enduring Films. Thanks, Chuck, even though you're not here, for letting us use all your wonderful stuff. And great place. Thank you to Four Eyes Ales for the wonderful beer. And, of course, Gothbomb for providing those pins and buttons. We do appreciate it. All the viewers, thank you. We couldn't do this without you. Don't forget, we do have a stream this Thursday, Fortune Favors the Board, and then following that Sunday is Recipe for Disaster, and then, of course, us again next Monday. Fortune Favors the Board at 8:30. Recipe for Disaster, 7:30 on Sundays. These all times are Pacific Standard, and all times are in the PM, and then, of course, us at 5 on Monday. So follow us on the social medias, and we will see you Monday.
See you next Monday.